So, you said you had issues with Scott Skiles, Lawrence Frank. Do you remember any times where y'all got into it during games, or what was the situation?
Oh, yeah, when Scott Skiles was coach in Chicago, so this when I was with Detroit. So this when they had the foreigner young boy, Nocioni. Mm-hmm. So, you know, boom, LB called my number. Flip called my number. We out there, all right, doing it. And right there in front, hey, you gonna put him on me? Bucket. Came down like 2 times in a row. And then I'm like, yo, if you don't get this motherfucker off of me, dog, like for real. Oh, he turned red and everything. He's like, oh. And then so at halftime, at the end of the game, from one of the other players who I was cool with on that team, he told me, he was like, Scott Skiles was like, and yeah, if one of you motherfuckers ever go out there and you guys gotta punch motherfuckers like Rasheed Wallace in his fucking mouth to shut him up, that's how we gotta win games. And I was like, damn, he took that kind of personal, but it was your fault for putting this little ass motherfucker on me. It ain't my fault. You put him on me.
So it seems like bitch is one of LeBron's trigger words. I mean, we've seen him get to Draymond and other players about it. What was a trigger word when you were hooping? Like, what was somebody that was off limits? If somebody called you, it'd be time to square up.
Yeah, that was about the same. Okay. Somebody tried to call me a bitch, I'm going at you.
Okay.
On or off the court with that one. Yeah, I ain't
Serious?
Ain't no bitching me.
Man, mine was sub. You hear Coach say sub, like, oh, see, man, god damn.
Sub with a horn.
Sub. that tap, I got you. Like, oh, shit.
Get the type of nigga see him come and do this.
Yeah, hey, that's
No, get somebody else.
Yeah, nah, come on, man.
Turn his head like he on shit, like tying his shoe or some shit.
I ain't get the feel of the game yet, man. You ain't about the
third quarter.
That's your personal, man.
I ain't got the feel of the game, man. It's the third quarter.
No, I took all that shit.
Can you have any words that were off limits people talking to you?
Oh, yeah, no, that bitch word, yeah. Like I said, put a name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who you talking to, just don't,
don't be indirectly.
Yeah, we just had this conversation on Thursday, bruh, about the disrespect shit, didn't we?
Huh? Didn't we?
Didn't we just have this conversation on Thursday about me not taking no disrespect?
From fans?
No fucking body.
From fans?
Nah, I'm with it.
Between that 90,
nobody.
That 94.50, bruh.
Hey,
on the street, 94.50 nowhere, but especially between that 94.50.
Nigga, I'm
Josiah's over here like this.
I'm working on that.
I'm saying, dude,
Literally, y'all niggas know I'm fully trained in the martial arts.
So this is, see, me being who I am, right? If I know if I want you to go there, I'm gonna say something to put you in a position to make you want to fight me, right? Off top. Pardon my French. I'm gonna tell you, man, suck my dick, nigga. Like, off
Bitch
top.
ass nigga.
New Yorkers don't like that.
Off top, right?
That's my trigger word.
Like that.
Right?
Well,
and if somebody said to me, we fighting.
So you can
I know what it is. No, I want you to fight. No. If I say it to you, I want to fight.
But you want me to say it back to you in that?
Either way. Like if you say it first, I'm gonna punch in your face. Either way it go. So if I say it to you and you swing at me, it's deserving. You know what I'm saying? Just you better land. That's all I'm saying. But you call me a bitch on the floor, you do some certain shit.
Now I can deal with trash talking. Talking.
What I say? What did I say?
You can't stop this.
What did I say?
Watch me lay you left-handed, right-handed.
Yeah, you
that's
suck,
different.
all that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take this J in your face. That's different. But yeah, when I'm up, hey.
What's wrong with y'all?
No bitch, dog.
There was other more embarrassing things, like getting dunked on, and then the coach called timeout.
That's cool.
Boom.
I can deal with somebody
replay it the whole time for 2 minutes.
But like I said a second ago, we all got dunked on before. I could deal with that motherfucker dunking on me. Boom.
Because guess what? I didn't dunked on way more people.
Exactly.
Trust me. I didn't dunk.
I get that. Getting dunked on getting dunked on, and then your coach called a timeout.
That's cool. I can deal with all that.
Come on, bro.
It happens. It's part of the game.
Nah, not the timeout one.
But you're not gonna call me no bitch though.
Yeah.
Or no bitch ass nigga or whatever though.
None of that.
I'm not worried about none of that. None of that.
No,
because I know you're trying to get to me.
That's
because I know you're trying to get to me.
But that's also kind of sorta taking it also off the court with it. Like,
but I know you trying to get to me. Like when when I got crossed over and failed,
No, I can
and
say
then
a
you
few
get
other things.
you get subbed out right after.
Yo,
like,
I can say a few other things.
We
to try
got
to get
82
to you.
games. I'll see you, especially if you're in my conference. I'll see you 3 more times. I can afford this game.
Yeah. See, I can say a few more things like to try to get to you about your game, other than me calling you a bitch ass.
Yeah, see,
You know what I'm saying?
It was there were other players.
I can say a whole
Which
lot.
will be the truth.
Yeah, look, I can say a whole lot of shit before bitch ass nigga.
I didn't work on players. Like the players didn't get to me.
Hey, I got a thesaurus of shit that's dictionary, almanac and shit that I can say before I get the bitch ass nigga.
See, I grew up in the valley, so I grew up in the valley, bro. So I done heard it all. So there was nothing a player could say. It was just coach's mannerisms.
So therefore, if somebody could get to that point, then we.
Yeah.
I mean,
because where I'm from, we do it, and I just seen dudes do it. You bitch, they fight and break it up, and then we go back to hooping.
Yes, y'all was on word.
But how about like personal type things? Like say you're dating or you're married to a woman, another player, refers to her as a type of cereal or something like that. Like, would you? Personal things?
Come on,
no,
bro. Listen,
you can't get personal with you,
dude.
Is it worse?
No, Josiah.
Yeah, I just asked a question. I'm merely here. I'm a conduit.
Hey,
dude,
just scoot over.
He said, I'm a conduit.
Scoot over.
I'm just a conduit. I'm just relaying the message.
Listen, my mom off limits, my kids off limits, my wife off limits.
Family is off limits.
But like
you can talk about me.
But you say certain things, dude.
Yeah.
Where's a playoff game? We kicking the Mavericks' ass. I'm doing Dirk doing his thing, but I'm out there in his shit. Mark Cuban see my mom had some disrespectful to say, call me a thug or something to my mom, and my mom was upset. After the game, she visibly upset. Don't nobody want to tell me why in the moment while I'm still at the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They wait till we leave the arena and tell me what happened. So you know me, next game in Dallas, I'm on 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
We end up losing that game, but we end up beating them 4-1, but we lose that game. So, I'm all bets off now. And if you know the way Mark Cuban always have walked, he always walked, the game is over, it's diagonal across the court, right? Every time it's diagonal. No other time, he walked baseline, sideline, because I'm beelining right towards him. And there's a clip out there of me where I'm going, and the police and secure everybody lining up. Because I'm trying to get to a billionaire.
Fact.
Wait, so
a billionaire.
Anybody can be touched.
Hey,
not an M.
Not an M. He a bill at the time, and I'm trying.
So this is I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, was he wrong?
Yes. For saying something to my mother?
No, I'm just saying what he said to your mother.
It doesn't matter, nigga.
No, I'm saying.
Gil.
He called him a thug. He did some thug shit after.
But I ain't never been, listen, what makes a thug?
For a billionaire?
But what makes a thug?
No, for the billionaire.
I ain't never been arrested. I ain't never sold drugs. I graduated from high school. I graduated from college, and I'm a professional in my field.
No,
what makes me a fucking thug?
Isn't Doug a new word? What did they say?
No.
They changed the word, right?
Truly the humble, the under God? No.
Yes, sir.
No. He gonna get the needle put in that boy arm. Listen, hey, his lawyer gonna get the needle put in his arm, but I can tell you that shit right now. He needs to go find him another lawyer.
The fact that you remember.
Absolutely, because that shit, when I read it.
Under God.
His lawyer gonna get the needle put in his arm, fuck up there with that bullshit, your opening statement. But for you to say anything to my mother other than fucking high,
or good thing,
or good, whatever, you ain't gotta say no good. Anything other than high to my mother in that during a during a playoff series, huh? I'm on edge during the regular season as is. Playoff series, I'm off the edge.
Yeah.
I got 1 foot hanging off the fucking edge in the playoff series. Dirk drove to the bathroom. I was doing 25,000. Yes.
Yeah, they had to protect him. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I know the feeling.
Yeah. So it's that shit. But for you to say anything to my mother, off limits, dog. My kid, listen, we was at the usher at the game, Clipper game one day, tried to move my kid. If you fucking touch my child again, I'm going to jail in this bitch.
But see,
dude,
they don't realize you're a man before a professional athlete.
Yeah, dude.
Like, yo, I'm a grown-ass man with kids paying my bills. No. All that other shit, you talking with my kids, my wife, like you said, my mom, all that. No. That shit don't fly in this, no fly zone over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck out of here with that shit, dog. FOH all day. Man, everything for real. Cause, yo, again, I can deal with you talking about me. You can say whatever you want about me. It won't hurt my feelings. You can call me a punk, other than a bitch. That's you know. You call me whatever you want. You can say my game is trash. You know, I can't shoot. That's all fine. But no, it is certain trigger words, as you mentioned a minute ago. It's certain trigger words, yo. Like everybody got them as people. It ain't even us being athletes. It's people.
Maybe not Gilbert, but most people.
No, Gil got a trigger word.
It's gonna have to do with something that has to do with my work ethic or something.
Yeah, when people call you broke, you seem to take that person.
Yeah. You don't like that.
I'm just saying.
But that's coming from people who don't know the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You dig? So you ain't taking it personal. But yeah, we heard that shit before. But hey, man, fuck that.
No, I did get mad when someone said, "Yeah, I picked Ginobili before you." Well, hold on, bitch. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't even put me in the category with a sixth man. Like, stop. You're not gonna do that. I'm all for who the best second round, but you're not gonna put Ginobili in front of me. I don't give a fuck if he got 12 rings. He didn't get it by himself. He wasn't the factor point. He was a third, fourth, fifth option at best.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're not gonna do this right here, all right? You want to put Joker in front? Cool.
Shit.
You say Dennis Rodman? I'm still like, we're not gonna do that.
Are you talking to somebody in particular, Gil? Perhaps an uncle
just
type
period.
figure?
I'm just saying, just period. Like
just
just period.
So let's take it back to the Vernon Maxwell shit, right? Him going in the stands. He didn't just go in the stands because, like today, I'm gonna pick. Today. At the game, I'm gonna go in the stands today. Like, no, you fucking with my family up here.
Word.
Like, whatever. Anytime somebody did something other than, but going in the stands, it has something to do with somebody's family member, dog.
Word.
Like, ain't nobody going for that. You gotta, people, like you said, you gotta know your artists. You gotta know who you're dealing with, man.
Fact.
You gotta know, you understand people's background, where they come from, people have no idea when it comes to sport. And like they think because we athletes, we getting paid this, we supposed to all of a sudden turn this off. Like, no, this survival mode. This is what got me out of where I'm from.
Yeah.
Like, people, like I've grown a lot, bruh. In my adult, like since I've grown up a lot.
Hey, with that wisdom.
Through me self-medicating and therapy.
Self-therapy?
Whatever it takes.
Hey, between them two and my wife, man, like I've grown a lot. But there's still certain things that I'm not gonna tolerate.
And we appreciate that growth, especially me being in close proximity to you.
You're never in harm's way.
Oh, never.
Never.
No, you got to put on a uniform.
But I feel like
you're never in harm's way.
But it's the opposite side. It's the opposite side. I feel like I can go out with you now. And I can start talking a bunch of shit. Be like, I got Kmart with me.
Nah,
what y'all niggas gonna do?
Yeah, you're gonna force me to come out of but nah. But
that's what I be doing in the street.
Yeah.
I got Kmart with me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Got the nigga on
You see the arena. He in the group chat.
Now, if we out, I definitely ain't gonna let that happen to you. But we ain't gonna, but you never. Nah, like I'm just.
I can't wait to go back to Tacoma.
See, here's the one thing.
Look what we here with now.
I can tell y'all about big men. We like offensive linemen. We ain't gonna let nothing happen to our guards. No matter on or off the court, we ain't gonna let nothing happen to our guards. That's how we are.
Well, the underdog family will be heavy in Tacoma. Next summer.
Rematch. We back.
I ain't the only thing we came to clear up here.
He quit.
Tell the story.
Coach Ham said you quit. I don't have to lie. You got to ask.
So tell the story.
What story? We hooped. I finished the workout. You didn't.
Okay, so you said you made me quit.
I ain't never worked out with a person that didn't finish the workout.
You said you made me quit. On your podcast, you said Rashad McCants don't know what he talking about.
We want
You said I'm talking about. But look. Hey, Pat, see, this one was crazy. It's like, I don't even know Pat like that. to even like hear those words come out of his mouth like that.
do that.
No.
You knew who you were not gonna do that day.
But
I can't do that. No. One thing
you know that.
I remember what? I can't do that. I'm not gonna say a nigga don't know him.
I get this a lot still. I get this a lot.
Why y'all interrupting the story?
I can't rock with that.
Why you interrupting the story?
It ain't no story.
It should be.
I never worked out
If you
with somebody.
made me quit.
I never worked out with somebody and we're working out to make an NBA team. We ain't working out for no motherfucking AAU team. We
Okay.
ain't working out for no this Joe Blow fucking league.
So
we are
let
working
me
out
get
for
to
the
the
Los
facts.
Angeles Lakers.
Hey.
I finished the workout. Coach Hand was the motherfucking person running the workout. He came to me before the season started. Hey man, you remember that workout we had, man? You remember he quit? I forgot about it. Damn, I did make a motherfucker quit.
Damn.
Darvin Ham did it?
So here we go. So here we go.
Recently.
He said there was no story, Brandon.
13 years ago.
Brandon, he said there was no story. So let me tell it.
Okay, I mean,
He said it was Darv that said it.
No, I said I just said I
listen,
quit.
we doing the jump test, all the little metric tests before we do the workout.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. That's that losing mentality shit. I don't hear that shit. That shit don't go to me, man.
Yeah,
So
I jump up.
I'm ready for that.
I jump
I'm ready
up.
for that.
Now,
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for this.
Pat, can I
I'm
tell
ready-
the story?
I'm ready. That ain't my fault.
And look,
He ain't
you're
ready.
sweating now.
He ain't
Look,
ready.
Gilbert did the shit the other day.
He ain't ready.
That's what happens when you on the other side of the story. You start get to relax.
Nah, that's not
you
it.
triggered.
Nah, I'm
no,
not.
you triggered.
'Cause you
You've been
capping.
calm the
'Cause
whole
you
time.
capping right now.
You've been
That's
calm
why.
the whole time.
'Cause you capping.
The reason I was working out for the Lakers
We ain't talking
for a
about that.
favor. It was a favor workout. My agent, Mitch Kupchak, gave me the UNC, yo, we gonna bring you in. So when the nigga called me that day to go in for the workout, he said, Shy, this is gonna be easy. I said, who I'm working out with? He said, we don't know, somebody from overseas.
yeah, buddy.
So I said, what's his name?
Buddy in the back with that
I
knife.
said, what's his name?
Crazy motherfucker.
I said, what's his name? What's his name? He said, Pat Bev. I said, Pat Bev.
You don't know.
I don't know who that is.
You know that?
But whoever it is,
Niggas know.
he's not in my way.
Say less.
He's not in my way.
And then
Who is he?
Niggas know.
Who?
And what happened?
Who is he? Oh, he a point guard. Why they got me working out with a point guard?
What happened?
Why they got me working out with a point guard? So I do the jump.
I'm not gonna front.
I do the vert
Anybody
jump.
that's working out for the NBA team, we not fucking around.
Right. What are you talking
If I got a
about?
chance to work out for an NBA team, I'm not fucking
So
around.
look,
I don't.
You look. They already promised me the spot. Okay.
They promised
They promised me the spot. So after the workout was done and I said I couldn't go no more, Mitch met me at half court and said, Shad,
What's that mean?
I didn't need you to work
But
out.
I got drafted by the Lakers.
Hey,
How did that work?
Mitch said, I did not. Listen,
I got drafted by the Lakers.
Brandon, you see, he not letting me. He's still getting the explaining. He's still getting the explaining. He's still getting the explaining. So listen, my nigga.
Go ahead.
So if Mitch telling me, listen, Shaw, you haven't played in a year. We need to see some footage, bro. Go overseas, get some footage. We got you. This is Mitch UNC Connect. Half court. I say, Mitch, man, I can't go no more. He said, don't even worry. We didn't bring you in here to go. Look who we.
What the fuck does that have to do with?
We didn't bring you in to go because I didn't quit, nigga. I already had the spot. You was the motherfucker that was just in there, nigga.
So why you?
You was just in there.
We're not talking about the people that's supposed to be.
I wanted to kill you, my nigga. I didn't. I'm like, yo, you're a point guard. You don't got a chance. You didn't have a chance.
But I did.
You're a point guard. You didn't have a fucking chance in the world, nigga. You still don't got a chance in the world, nigga. You would never have a chance. My name matched up to yours in any capacity. In any capacity, you don't got a chance, nigga.
We have a shadow.
You gotta prove yourself against me, nigga. I don't gotta prove shit. I didn't have to prove myself against Pat Beverly.
Hold on.
What the fuck I look like?
No.
What the fuck I don't have to now, nigga?
You did.
Because I will murder you now. I will murder you now.
Wait, no, but I'm just saying.
I will murder you now.
No. Be a real nigga. Ask him.
If you can't go no more.
Ask him.
I had a second degree ankle sprain, my nigga.
I'm done. Y'all can't be no real.
Now you done? Now you done?
So that was
you said Darvin told you. You said, oh, Darvin told me you quit. Oh, Darvin told me. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. Darvin told me. Now all of a sudden, don't talk to me.
So the ankle, so he twisted his ankle?
I don't know.
He don't know.
Ankle?
He don't know.
No, I'm trying to figure out. So you twisted his ankle?
He said he made me quit. Ask him what he was doing to make me quit.
Beating you in the workout.
Beating me in a shoot. We're shooting jumpers.
We were playing one-on-one.
No, we weren't. We did one up and down. That's why I couldn't go.
Which one?
We did one up and down.
His story's
We did one up and down. We did one up and down.
I'm gonna just be honest.
We did one up and down.
Any hooper know.
We did what?
Any hooper know. If you planning and trying out for an NBA team.
I'm not trying out. You trying out, nigga. You trying out. That's why you gotta give 130%, nigga. He promised me the spot. You in there.
No.
You in there just to fucking be there, nigga.
But not 130.
You're not there to do anything else. I'll just have another nigga in there with me.
But no, but
What you talking about?
The problem is,
But look, I know y'all niggas is teaming up.
No.
Y'all should high five each other.
No.
High five each other. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas, hey, ask the chat if it's obvious. Just say, is it
Only just the
obvious?
playoffs won.
You know the
Ask
niggas.
the chat, just ask them this. Is it obvious?
Is it? Can we get the? Is it obvious
Ask
for you?
them that.
No.
Is it obvious?
Is it
Don't ask
obvious?
them nothing else.
Ask him that.
No, just ask them. Do they see
Why
what
don't
I
ask
see?
them?
Is it obvious?
Can we get the poll?
Hey,
I ain't asking nothing else. Because I just backed you on the whole.
Back me what?
What back you?
we're trying to figure out, like,
No, I'm just asking.
in the middle,
I'm
Did you have a bad game or did he play good defense?
We don't know. They don't.
Which one was it?
I had a great game. Why I can't have a great
Did
game?
you have a bad game or did he play good defense?
I played good
He played
defense.
good defense. He did. He did
So
play.
what he said is valid.
And what I
When
said
he
about
said
you is
Brandon
valid.
Jennings, no.
He said Brandon Jennings no. I said okay.
Valid.
I said okay.
I don't know shit. I didn't quit for shit. I didn't quit because Pat Beverly was out there.
Oh,
nigga.
so you quit because you was hurt?
Yes, nigga.
Okay, all right then. My
I actually
ability
played the game, so
made
I can't
your
go off
physical
with the
ability.
Your ability
It's a
ain't got.
stat.
If
You ain't got an ability to make
say what it
nobody
is,
quit
that's what
for
it
nigga.
is. So I can't go off.
Ain't no
I
ability. What you mean?
Is it obvious?
What the fuck is y'all talking about? Is it obvious? Ask the chat. Is it obvious?
I didn't
How
cap.
about this? Do we think
Is it that obvious?
Or did he have an ankle
It's
injury?
no beef.
I didn't cap.
It's just
No, ain't no
we wanna know the truth.
Let me reel it in. Let me reel it in.
Is it
Obvious.
the truth though?
Let me reel it in.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Is it obvious?
So we asked the chat, is it obvious? 47% said yes, 53% said no.
47? Woo!
It's still true.
That means 30% of the niggas is just on
Obvious what? Wait,
47?
what's the?
Which
I
one?
asked the question. Did you quit?
Woo!
Which way are the stats?
Brandon, I did not.
Hold on a
quit,
second.
nigga.
All right.
We trying to get the chat's response.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the ankle injury.
Gil,
He said.
we trying to get the chat's
didn't say
response.
he
Injury. This is the first time I heard.
So which way is it?
Y'all on the same show, y'all all getting new
Hold on a second.
I didn't know it was ankle.
Which way
No,
is
they
it?
had this information.
Is it obvious?
no.
Man, you emotional ass niggas calm the fuck
We've been waiting for you.
No.
We've been waiting for you.
Y'all niggas can't
We've been
handle
talking
y'all
about it.
Niggas, emotional ass niggas, calm down. Let this man talk.
Y'all can't handle y'all liquor.
Let this man
About the
talk.
ankle injury.
Well, Pat ain't drinking.
What's up?
I played in Boston. Right?
What's the?
I hurt
What's the
my
numbers,
ankle.
Joe?
47% say yes,
Motherfucker said I was
53%.
scared.
Yes, what? That he quit.
Is it obvious is the question?
If
Is
you
it
can't finish a workout, then
But this is the first time I heard about it.
You quit.
It's obvious. You said that word too.
no, if you don't finish,
Gilbert, it's obvious.
First time I
It's
heard about
obvious, my nigga. 47%. Y'all need to chill.
We got to wrap this up in a second, but I got one more question for Pat.
All right.
It's becoming obvious.
So you signed with the
Y'all need to
Sixers.
chill.
Wait, hold on.
You signed with the
What's
Sixers.
becoming obvious?
I don't know. That's
We don't know.
No, I got to.
Ask the chat.
What's becoming
Ask the
obvious?
chat. It's 47%. Don't ask me. I want to know what is it obvious.
52% says no.
Hey.
I'm confused. There's 52%
So now it got to
says
depend
no.
on
I don't know.
Hey, that's how we work. Hey, that's how we work on the show.
Okay.
We go to the chat. That's what they do all the time.
Okay, so this cat.
Is it obvious?
Okay, got
The
it.
chat
I got it.
said no.
What is the obvious?
He just hurt y'all. He ain't even helping.
All right.
Hold on, before we get off there, what is obvious?
I don't know.
The chat don't know.
He said no.
No, I got a question. Have you, if you work out with somebody, right? I got to, just let me get the,
You already
Go ahead.
So if you, have you ever worked out with somebody and ended the workout
True.
because your ankle hurt? I'm asking you.
I've
Started a workout,
started to work out.
healthy, everything cool. The story comes about we was just shooting, then that changed from we were playing one-on-one,
growing.
then that changed from we was stretching, then that changed
your
from we
man.
was jumping. Like
He talking.
I
Always
like,
talking. Y'all niggas in the rubber.
I ain't never. I don't give a fuck. I don't play games, so I was hurt.
Yeah, for sure. We all.
All right.
Yeah.
No. I left a workout in Boston, and the niggas in Boston said they ran me off the court.
Right.
Did they? Did they?
You pulled a blicky on them?
Did they? No.
My
Did
ankle,
they
my
run
Achilles.
you- Did they run you off the court? Gilbert.
I can say no, but they're gonna say yes.
Gilbert, I didn't ask them. I asked you.
But that's what I'm saying. It's two.
Did they run you off the court?
Hey, can I state what type of?
No,
workout
I heard
it was?
my.
What type of workout?
It wasn't.
Thank you,
it was a
Gilbert.
But that's me.
Come on, nigga. It wasn't a one-on-one shit. You was in there to rebound, nigga.
That's not true.
Rebound, nigga.
But he got drafted.
They in here to
But he got
watch.
The Lakers drafted.
They not in here to
But the
watch
Lakers
you.
drafted.
But they
They
drafted.
not in here to watch you,
So
though.
some ain't adding up.
They not in here to watch you.
So why drive a person that
Kenyon, where you
is there to rebound? You know this cat.
They
man.
not in here to watch you.
You know I mean. You know I don't play.
It's
man. I'm a real
obvious,
killer,
my
man.
nigga.
I don't play with pups. Pups, man.
Hey, it's obvious, my nigga.
Pups, man. I don't care.
They not in here. But they wasn't in there to watch you.
Who do you think is telling you?
You ain't talking about who there to watch you.
Yes, we are.
We talking
That's
about
the
what.
Hey, it's 50-50 right now. It is 50-50.
No.
Because you was in there feeling like, I'm going to make the team.
And I did.
But he made it.
Relax.
But he made it.
I've already been. They already gave it
Who
to
do
me,
you
my
believe?
nigga. I need to go
Rashad
get
or
film.
Can we get the poll? Who do you believe?
Because I ain't
Rashad or Pat
played.
Bev?
I was off for an hour. I was out for a whole year.
I can't believe y'all.
You
let
ain't
this
gotta
ride.
never hear it,
I can't
nigga.
believe
I
y'all
just
shot.
If a motherfucker didn't finish my workout, I.
Bust his ass. What we talking about?
Did they run you off the floor?
When I hurt my Achilles?
My nigga.
No, but they said they did.
Why are you saying
Who was
but?
they?
But they said.
But I'm
The
saying
group of people. It was just me and him.
Gilbert, fuck the group of people.
No, okay. How about it? No, this is a real story.
What the fuck is going on?
This is a real
so
story.
you're not gonna corroborate
No,
this?
what I'm saying.
You don't want help.
Gilbert, you ain't gonna
What I'm saying is I have your story. I have your story.
Is it obvious?
You ain't gonna help me.
Is it obvious?
You ain't got my back, Gilbert. You ain't got my back.
That's what it
Gilbert don't even want to join the side. Like, they said they ran me off the floor and they didn't. And they didn't.
But that's the
I got hurt.
But that's what I'm saying. My story, their story. That's all it is. But I can't take
Did they run you off the floor, Gilbert?
From my perspective, no.
What do you mean from your perspective? It's a yes or no
From
question.
theirs, it's no. They did.
Out of Lakers.
How about this?
You bring an overseas guy in, fly me in to LA to rebound, and then draft me?
What hotel did they put you on?
No.
She cold. You fly her in to go out and don't do nothing with her.
Hey, we can't pick McCann. Hey, Trev, we can't pick McCann because he got an attitude problem. He's this, he's that. We gotta make sure McCann's is who McCann's is. So we'll take this young nigga from overseas because McCann's got to prove to us we want to humble him.
Right. And you got humble.
So we're gonna draft this kid from overseas.
So we gonna draft
from overseas because we gotta make sure that this nigga right here who was the first round draft pick from North Carolina, champion, all of that shit, guaranteed fucking bucket. Guaranteed
Where did Kenyon go?
We gotta make sure he is who he say he is.
And how did that work?
It worked out perfect, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
What you do?
I don't have to do shit. I'm me.
I don't know what that means.
How many careers panned out for everybody, my nigga?
I didn't talk about career.
Yeah, yes. What are you talking about? How did it work out?
How did it work out for
What do you mean?
How do you work out for you?
In what sense?
In any sense.
I'm me. I'm right here, right now, nigga. The fuck you mean?
So
what do you mean? How did it work out? Nigga, I'm here. What do you mean? How did it work out? What kind of question is that?
No.
Hey, he could let the man talk.
No. What I'm
How
saying
did it
is-
work out?
No, what I'm
What
saying
the
is.
fuck does that
listen,
mean?
New York Knicks, right? I'm playing New York Knicks. I play New York Knicks. Playing against Marbury.
No, it hurt.
Playing against Marbury. It
hurt.
Right?
Did Kenyon
Playing against
quit the
Marbury.
show?
Playing against Marbury. No, he's in the bathroom.
No, he not. He in there.
Okay, I'm playing against Marbury.
They hurt.
Right? So
Y'all made
this is going to
Kenyon
be
quit.
two different sides. This is going to be my side. Playing against Marbury. Whooping his ass in the first half. Whooping his ass in the first half. He didn't come back at the halftime. Got a migraine.
We thought they made you quit.
He got a migraine.
Ain't no quitter.
No, what I'm saying is, no. No, what I'm saying is, he got a migraine.
Your calves don't hurt?
No.
Right?
Hey, no.
Even when it do hurt. Even when it do hurt, it don't hurt. What did you talking about?
No. So look.
What are we talking about?
No, what I'm saying is,
Hey. One microfracture too, buddy.
Me too, nigga. Me too, nigga.
Still playing.
Me too. Me too, nigga.
Don't judge me.
Me too.
Judge me off my
Me
body of
too.
work and conversation.
Me too. What the fuck you mean?
I
Nigga?
came on here.
You just gotta watch what you say when you ain't backing it up, nigga.
No,
Talking
what I'm
about
saying,
somebody
you
else.
quit.
Somebody else told
No, what
you
I'm
I
saying.
quit.
You quit.
You said somebody else told you.
I said.
Nah, you didn't. Cause you just said it in the beginning. We'll rewind it back. We know what you said.
Y'all
gotta watch the full episode.
Darvin Ham told me.
He reminded him. That's what he said.
Darvin
He said-
Ham told
he
me.
said- So,
I wanna hear that shit.
so he quit.
I know it hurt.
So he didn't come back at halftime, and Francis didn't come back at halftime.
Yeah.
You did
Right?
the job or no?
No. So I broke Larry Bird's record. Most points under 30 minutes, right? No matter how good those two guys are, in my mind, they are weak-minded because they quit.
So somebody told me when somebody talking and they get on the phone, that's the action of say less. You know what? I ain't.
So I just got a text. Say what you got on my 40, homie. From Darvin Ham Sr. No, I'm just kidding.
What does the chat say, man? What does the chat
So
say?
I'm gonna say this. So I came in, I had my show. I came on y'all show. We talked about the incident that obviously happened between me and Big Jennings. We talked about the incident that happened in McCants. There was no lies detected on my end. Zero. I don't understand what all the fuss is about. I said what I said about DJ.
I'm done talking about
We
it.
brought up his stats.
I think I'm done talking about it.
We discussed what we had to do. I had to do the same stretching. I had to do the same running. Like he said, I was coming from overseas. I should have been the one to pull something. You're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't though. That's a lack of being. That's a lack of being prepared and not being prepared.
Damn, that's what it is?
I don't know.
You
But
just said it. You just said it out your mouth.
No, I'm just saying, but I gotta take
you
it
say
as
it,
that.
I don't know, but then you say it.
I said it on my show. I came on this show. I had the conversation about the things I said on my show. No lies detected from 9-4. Zero. I tell the truth all the time. That nigga quit.
Damn.
Daddy.
I'm a quitter then. I'm a
And you
quitter.
can tell based on these conversations
I'm
we
a
was
quitter.
having, he didn't stand a chance because of
It's obvious. It's obvious. 47%.
Because you was trying to fit in.
I was trying to fit
kick
in.
dough in.
You're right.
You were trying to let me in.
You
I
had to
kicked
kick the dough in. They opened that bitch for me.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe if you hadn't kicked in, maybe you would've been
Hey,
a little-
because when I came up, I didn't have to do all that shit.
I did.
Yeah, you did, nigga.
And I like it this way.
Remember that.
And then I can make niggas
So
like
you
me
remember
quit.
that, my nigga.
I like
Because
that.
I didn't get kicked out of the league because of talent, nigga.
I haven't either.
Ask around, nigga.
I haven't either.
I did not
you
make
wanna
a
do it?
team because I needed to try out because they want to see if I was good enough,
That's what I'm
nigga.
trying to see. Why?
Fuck you talking
So
about,
I
nigga?
got a question.
going on?
If he-
It's 82,
Hey, I got a
17.
question.
Wait, hold on, wait.
If he quit,
Fuck you talking about?
82%.
I can't.
But we got to preface it with the
To
chat.
17.
The bulk of the chat ain't shit. We got the
Yeah, but, yeah.
Kmart.
We don't give a fuck about it. We don't give a fuck about the chat anyway because they made me smoke. But it's 87,
I want to wear the crown.
17.
I want to feel how light it is.
Ooh, now we know where that energy is. He want
So
what
he
I
think
got.
he was
He
being
want
like-
what I got. Did you see him expose
I ain't gonna lie.
himself?
Besides Marcus
Hey,
Smart,
we done seen some motherfuckers go crazy.
You did this, you got
It's
your
some
ass
motherfuckers
busted.
that went
There's
crazy
only one
over this
person on the
crown.
planet that can say they did this, that's Marcus Smart. Everybody
He
else, fuck them.
He said he want that crown.
We got a shattered backboard. We got a court with a shattered
He want to see
backboard.
how light it is.
He said he
It's kind of light. It is. I'm trying to get it too. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's the energy. 10-1. Nigga, remember that shit. You know you want to get
Last
that.
question for you, Pat. We appreciate you.
Yeah, nigga.
It's kind of like the same.
Last the last thing I got.
I got the last one.
Okay, all right, we're gonna give some gentlemen's cut love, Gilbert.
That's
Go
it.
ahead.
That's it. No, we'll talk about it.
Are you the best point guard ever?
Yes. I have to, yes. It's me and Magic. That's the conversation.
Like it just,
Y'all two, we know where we're living.
you know, because as we can look at stats all day, right? You know, we can look at stats and try to judge. I wasn't around with Magic.
Me either.
I know, right? So
I have so much respect.
I know there's not a lot of 6'9" point guard. No one's trying to. I'm thinking about the 90s growing up. There was nobody trying to be a 6'9" point guard, right? I mean, it just. But I can witness and watch every kid trying to be Curry. You know what I mean? So it's like the influence that you really have on the game from the position as a player. I look at the stats and say, okay, Magic then Curry. When I look at the kids and I watch AAU, it's like, nah.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously I have to answer it that way, but I really feel like to your point, like Magic's resume is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so the fact that we're even having that conversation is it's a place I never thought I'd be in. But the fact that, to your point of like how you grade it and the whole conversation, that's why we have the conversations, because it's fun and it's measuring errors against each other. And I love that's what basketball, that's what sports is all about. That's why people watch. That's why people get in heated debates about it. I love it. So you put me on my own team, I'm gonna rep myself for sure. But Magic, like that's a lofty resume to shoot for, right? So I'm still going. Let's see what happens. Come on.
I mean, it's pointing forward. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what I mean, it's point. I mean, you know how you be cheating. It's point forward over there. We got the point guard right here. Like, I mean, it's good for me. Like, I used to believe in the old school, right? I remember I made a comment and said, and I don't know if everyone got it. I said, Curry is not top 5 point guard, but he's a top 5 guard. You know what I mean? And I said, because, growing up, it was like your type of guard is not a point. So I was like, all right, cool, that's fair, right? Okay, so where we at then, right? Where we at then? So now when people say, all right, name your 5 point guards, and I'm like, all right, it's all scoring guards. Y'all can keep them assists to yourself, right? I need someone who has all the ammo. So I'm loving, the day that it's turned into, more of the guards that can do a little bit of everything. So
you have to now, because that's how the game shifted. Like I'm saying, who's probably the last? Pure point guard. Who was the last point guard in that? Who is like Rondo, like the CP, like that group? Like even Rondo. Darren Williams was like kind of
hybrid. You have LaMelo, right?
He likes to get buckets too.
I know.
So it's a hard conversation because
the game has changed. Yeah. So I mean,
Steph, we appreciate you, bro.
I know.
We appreciate you taking time out.
And a guy like LJ, he's going to get the short end of the stick for a number of reasons. I've been a part of 5 generations of the NBA, but we can all be honest and know that there's always going to be competition amongst the players. That's just how it's always going to be. So when you have these conversations about who the GOAT and who all this, you're not really going to get the real answer from anybody per se. Now, everybody's opinion, they're entitled to their own opinion. Everybody got their own opinion, and I'm fine with that. But then you got this TV component where there's people on TV saying what they feel, but that's kind of tainted too, because we all know the difference between Mike, LeBron, and Kobe. Mike and Kobe, they didn't care if you were their friend or not. Matter of fact, they don't care to be your friend. They don't want to speak to you, period. But what does that do? That makes you want to be their friend even more. LJ is all-inclusive, right? All-inclusive. But familiarity breeds disrespect.
So let's talk a little bit about that disrespect. Stephen A. Smith went on the podcast P Show recently.
Cap.
We're going to get there.
Immediately. Immediately.
He had this to say about when he told you he had LeBron at number 2.
I got him as the second best player in the history of basketball. I got him ahead of Kareem. I got him behind no one but Jordan. And I said to Mr. Chirper himself, Rich Paul, my boy, and I said, you act like that's an insult. This dude, it is an insult. I said, get the fuck out of my face.
What?
Cap.
Get the fuck out of my face. Exactly what I said to him. I don't want to talk to you no more. You can't talk to me about it.
So we got you here, so I need to know on the record, did Stephen A. really tell you get the fuck out of my face? So from that,
let me answer that question.
I just need to hear Cap one more time.
Come on, man. Anybody in the world know me, he's not going to say that to me, first of all.
That doesn't matter to response.
Now, if you want to add context to it, because, Stephen A., that's my guy. We have cordial conversation, but I'm not, I can debate all day long. So when you talk about, there's no such thing as get the fuck out of my face, no. Now you can say, oh man, get out of here. Let's just add context for the viewers, right? Okay, fine. Okay, so we move on. The reality of it is this. When you talk about number one versus number two, he's number one for him, in the greatest of his time or our time in that perspective. Michael Jordan was my favorite player growing up. I've had every shoe ever made up to 14 when it started getting a little weird. But at the end of the day, that was me, right? That's all we had to compare to. There was nothing else. Mike transcended the game. When Kobe came, Kobe was a silhouette of Mike, right? That's everything, which is great. But LeBron is the first player to have to deal with a 24/7, 365 news cycle of sports and opinions from those that's not even capable or carry the expertise to give a valid opinion, right? In addition to, no, I'm not gonna really do it how y'all want me to do it. I'm probably gonna do it how I decide to do it. We all know that don't go over well, right? And so then you have this environment in this sports society that's created, right? And so now you have the root against. That's a whole nother thing that Mike never had to deal with because his hardest critic was probably Peter Vesey.
Yep. Straight up.
You see what I'm saying?
Fucking Peter Vesey.
But I just think LeBron's antlers is in platinum and Michael's may be in gold. Why? Because when you think about, he had to be compared to Mike. Who did Mike have to be compared to?
Talk about it.
Right? You talk about, he lost this X amount of finals. Well, how many finals you been to?
2.
How hard was it to get there?
Extremely.
How many finals you been to?
Not a goddamn one.
What about you? Why didn't you go?
Hard. Had to go to LeBron.
We talking about 4 guys, 3 lottery picks, a rule, the Gilbert Arenas rule was created for him, because of him, But then you got to also think about when LeBron came into the league.
Yep.
T-Mac, Paul Pierce, AI, Kobe, you had all these guys. And we're talking about this kid. We just saw the clip of his teammates. Oh, he's going to have to join the bandwagon. Huh? And D. Myles, my man. Mom was a sweetheart. D. Myles took, welcomed me with open arms. Can't blame him for that.
Nah.
He don't know what's getting ready to take place.
Nobody did.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yet and still, this is what you get. So now, when you talk about the GOAT, okay, the man made a decision to go to Miami. Whether you like it or not, every kid today is saying what? I'm taking my talents too. It was just ahead of his time. It's okay for us to say that. He was the first social media athlete of anything. It's okay for us to say it was ahead of his time. Now, I never think it's an easy way to break up with anybody, especially your wife or, or franchise that drafted you from home. So, maybe not necessarily the best decision optically, but the thought and the intent of it was genuine from the heart. Boys and girls, but you talk about propaganda, so it's a different dynamic, right? Then the narrative of, okay, well, he went to Miami and, they made him this way. What? Now, what did help was infrastructure, consistency, professionalism, which LeBron's always had. That's no question about that. But I'm saying overall, from a culture perspective, right? Organization, which was all great. But to create this narrative of he needed somebody and they, no, it's a shared need. Because if I don't go there,
they don't win.
What are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? Now, that's not coming, if you ask anybody in the Heat organization, at least me, they'll tell you how much they appreciate it, still appreciate it. You get what I'm saying? But the narrative from the media perspective was something totally different. So when you just get into that GOAT conversation, and I always say this, comparisons are the thief of joy. But Michael's a GOAT, no question about it. But LJ's a GOAT as well. He came in, $100 million contract. Think people like that? There hasn't been one since, and it won't be one. Right? It's a good segue for you, Joe. It won't be one. You feel what I'm saying? Because shoe deals ain't what they used to be. But I'm just saying, when you talk about all the teammates around them that got paid, all the coaches that got paid, all the Lance Blanks, Chris Grant, Danny Ferry, Wes Wilcox was there. He's a GM. Yep. You know, when you just really break down the impact, right? How could you say that this man is not a GOAT? It doesn't even make sense.
It's a different conversation.
And when you talk about ratings, driving viewership,
jerseys,
we know why you're having the conversation. Sometimes it be topic like, it ain't even worth talking about. Why y'all even talking about this? But it's ratings. We get it. It's a business. I understand that. But I'm not going to sit here and just say what you think I want to hear. Which, we're gonna have a conversation about it. And I will have a conversation about it.
But isn't infrastructure and everything that you said about Miami, isn't that but that's like one of the biggest things for all of us, I think. Like with that, because I feel like even with you being an agent, your infrastructure and your consistency and everything is like the reason why the players come and things like that. So that is like one of the biggest things too.
Yeah, I think that having the consistency, Pat's been there forever. Andy Ellsberg, who is unbelievable, been there forever. Yeah. Adam Simon now there, been there. Spo's been there, came through the ranks. That was extremely valuable to a guy like LJ coming there because they want to win. They want to win, and they want to win the right way, right? But it's not like he had to be babysat or handheld. I'm just like, let's just fix the narrative. Yeah. I'm not discrediting because Miami is, if I have a player come out in the draft, if you can choose it, obviously, especially if you know they need, San Antonio's always a great place to go. Miami's always a great place to go. Sam Presti has done a great job in OKC. I'm talking about in terms of just developing and getting the guy ready for the rest of his career. It's a great starting point in the league for those reasons. But I just like to get rid of that whole...
It's not for everybody.
Do you think that was the turning point?
It's not for everybody.
That Miami move, do you think that was a turning point, or do you think when he came back to Cleveland,
No, I think 07 taking Eric Snow and Ilgauskas and Sasha Pavlovich to the finals was a turning point.
First time.
That team was trash.
I'm not going to say all that. I'm not saying that.
They wasn't trash, but they wasn't champion.
No, I'm just saying,
going to the championship.
At 22 years of age, he took a team to the finals, right? As the underdog, always been the underdog. Every finals he ever played outside of 2012 and maybe 2011 was the underdog, right? For the most part. So that was a turning point. 29 straight against Detroit was the turning point.
My bad. Yeah, I forgot that game.
That was a turning point.
And what he did was, now when he go back to Cleveland, they have to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about that.
They have to listen now. You know what I'm saying? Because he went there and won.
Yeah.
So now the team with what it was, how they put the team together in Miami. He come to Cleveland now.
He understands what it takes to win.
I need this guy, what they do.
Yeah.
I need this guy. I need this.
But why? But why did that happen, though?
It's winning. It's because it works.
In addition to, he on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, so.
See?
Now you got all of them, son, so.
Well, you got flexibility.
I can lead this bitch anytime.
Everything that he's
God damn it, I left once now, God damn it. Try me if you want to. Try me in this bitch if you want to.
But did you feel that last game where fouls was being called?
No, I tell people all the time, I was like, listen, the closeout game is the hardest game in your life. And they be like, why? And I can't say. I can't say, but I'm like, no, fam, listen, this is the hardest game you'll ever play in your life. And ED told you.
Yeah, it's
Shit, nah, I'll tell it. Go
ahead.
You got to be the vehicle.
The vehicle.
Okay, you got to be the vehicle.
No, it's real though.
No, I remember we were about to play Game 7, 2012. So we were about to play the Celtics or whatever.
Game 7.
So I'm hype as hell. I'm like, yeah, bro, we got a Game 7. Like, woo out the bam. Like, this is gonna be lit. So Eldon's like, you know we're gonna have to win by 15 just to win by 1. So I'm like, what you mean? He's like, bro, this is the NBA, it's entertainment. Like, LeBron is in a Heat or waiting. Would you rather watch the Celtics or the Sixers play the Heat? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm on the team. I wouldn't even watch the Sixers play the Heat type shit. Like,
you gotta appreciate it.
But mind you, I'm young, 22, 23. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? So it's like, so we get in this game, you know how much money the NBA is gonna lose? Like this, you know, type shit. I'm like, I guess, like a decent amount. It's like, would you watch that game next week if it was a Heat versus the Sixers? I'm like, nah. It's like, okay then. So like, that's why I'm telling you, take M's and M's from this. I'm like, what? He's like, millions of memories, because this is entertainment.
Damn, that's a bar.
And he said, as long as you know that, don't act like your OG ain't tell you.
That's crazy.
That was my second year, 2012. I remember sitting there.
Elton used to give me crazy.
But that's
things.
No, that's real. He said,
You got to win by 15 because you have to
win
be up
by
so,
1.
You have to be up so much that don't affect it.
And he's just like, they're well aware of the storyline. It's not like nothing like, it's a consumer base. Like, I understand everything. Like, we all love it. But like, when you sit there, it's just real shit to know. When I would go into certain games, I tell young dudes the same thing. Like, yo, we got to win by 15 and win by 1. And I understand it. Like, shit, they gotta get that. We all got, and you know, when we go to the union, we all like, how the money turn out? What the money turn out? Like, when y'all ran through everybody early, we
was pissed.
We had to get back something. Like, you know what I mean? The TV money dropped. We like, it's fucking up the league.
Yeah.
They're fucking up the bread.
Because because Golden State was the hardest. You guys were the hardest team for Vegas because with Steph and Clay, because they can come down and just chuck.
Yep.
There was no way of using a whistle against them.
Yeah.
So what you try to do is try to penalize them and get them in foul trouble. See, you can go to the rim and I just not call a foul.
Yeah.
I'm not blowing that whistle, right? But you take a 3, like fuck, right? You hit them 3s. Now I gotta try to when Steph do one of those foul. That's when them fucking mouthpieces be doing shit like that. You be doing that. Get him out. Like you be doing that shit to hurry up and get him out. Like.
But you got to though, because when we played Portland, like we played them in 2019, bro. We have 3 straight games by like 17, bro.
They were up by 17 or more.
All 4 games. The third, bro. Literally, by the first time out, it'd be the lead would be down at like 3, and you be sitting here like, oh shit, it's 10:28 left in the third.
Too much time.
So like, bro, when I tell you dangerous, we used to say this all the time, and be like, bro, this lead don't matter. And literally, by the first time out, them beige boys would come out. Shoot you out of house and homes.
I'm hitting Dame. I'm hitting Dame. I'm DMing Dame. I said, look, your game plan is bad.
You got to stall.
I said, your game plan is bad.
You got it 4 corners. I said 4 corners, nigga. 4 corners.
That's when you run a flex or something. Like,
no. I said with Golden State, what happens when they're down a lot, focused only on Clay. Clay has no conscience. He has no thought process of score time or nothing.
He fake like good.
So he's the only one that's gonna just shoot without thought, right? He's not gonna think, oh, if I miss these 2, we're gonna be down 2. So what ends up happening is, when you look at the lead being cut, it's only one person. What happens is, once this one person gets hot, it triggers Steph. Once it starts getting around 3-2, Steph is gonna be the one that hits the tie, and then the one that hits the go over. Now y'all gotta call timeout.
And you feel like and what was so crazy about these, you felt like you were being chased.
Yeah.
So once they made 1, you be like, oh shit.
Here they come.
And then they 2, it's like,
here they come.
It's like 3, it's like, call the time. Like, call the time. These, like, come get these niggas. Like, what? Niggas not. And then before you know it, you like, come on, bro. We did all this work an hour ago, and now
we down.
We down 15.
I said,
bro, it was the most unbelievable thing. Like, during that time was just dominance. I know I say it was lame, but like, it was so dominant, bro. I'm talking about like 3 straight games up 2.
You remember because we wasn't on TV. So before was the Malice in the Palace, It was Golden State versus Blazers. His shot.
You were telling about that.
Yeah, the Rasheed shot. Turnaround jumper that started a whole melee.
Oh, I remember that to this day. Hilarious.
See, what do you remember from that moment?
Oh, we was going back and forth with him. So it came down to the last possession. They called my number, turn 4. And so I had to rock. And I know y'all remember, because y'all was in the league at this time too. I can't remember the brother's name, but they sat right there across from the Warriors bench.
Yes.
Like the last maybe 4 or 5 seats.
Yes, Art,
right?
yes.
So I'm going back and forth with them all night. Turn 4, they called my number. As soon as I hit the shot, that's when Bonzi and Chris Mills got into it.
Mm-hmm.
And, they started, shoving and pushing and grabbing and tugging each other's jerseys and all that. And it was like baseball, benches cleared. Like, it was hilarious. We had fans throwing shit at us and all this shit. And like, man, this one fan did clock me though. He threw like a drink at me. And that shit was like, I felt like Arsenio in Coming to America when old dude threw the shake on him. I mean, Eddie. Yeah. When old dude threw the shake on him, he was like, That's how dude drink hit me. And I tried to go up in the stands and everything. I had cats tugging at my waist. Yeah, man, I had people in the stands. They was fighting the people up. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, that was the Malice before the Malice right there.
That's what I said. That one was wild.
And so, no, this what made it wild for real.
You get to say because you on the bus.
On the bus.
Okay, yeah.
So, everybody,
I was there. I heard. So
team security, on both sides, and the arena security, they made sure everything was cool. All right, bet. So, we go in, and after the game, had a coach meeting, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So we, shower up and do the media, this and that. Boom, bang, go out, and, you speak to your family, friends that came to the game, this and that. So as we getting on the bus, it's like, all right, we was the last dudes on. So y'all know how it was at that time. When you leave in the arena on the visitor's locker room, you only got about 50 paces till you outside at the bus. Mm-hmm. So we all on there, and we pulling out, and as they slide the gate back, the security slide the gate back to let the buses go, man, before we left the lot, it was like 2-3 cars that pulled in front of us that didn't move. And old boy hopped out, was like, yeah, talk all that shit now. What the fuck y'all want? This and that, da-da-da-da-da-da. And we like, and team security like, yeah, don't y'all get off the bus. Don't y'all do nothing, this and that. He's like, yeah, So, man, it was crazy how that whole thing went down, but it was resolved by a couple of phone calls. Yeah. Because, at that time, Chris was supposed to have been, this and that. And so we made some calls. I ain't gonna put people.
Oh no, we know those that know, trust me.
So, made a couple calls to some OGs. Yo, man, get this nigga from the fuck up out of here, man. We trying to go ahead. This gonna be a whole thing now because it's federal. You talking about dealing with a $1 billion business, the NBA. Like, thought, man, get this motherfucker out of here. And couple calls was made, this and that shit got squashed.
It got squashed for y'all, not me.
It got
I got my ass whooped the whole year.
From that one moment?
Yeah, because I wouldn't let it go. I wouldn't let it. Oh, you talking to me like that, but you ain't said it to Bonzi. Oh my God, you talking about ass whoopings, boy? Hey, listen, he didn't touch y'all, no, but I got whatever he was trying to get a Bonzi, he gave that shit to me.
So we got some video of that game, so for the audience out there, so they can.
Oh, y'all do?
Look, this used to be HD back in those days.
Buckets.
Oh, I was gonna say that ain't the play. Oh.
Just there.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
And look.
Chris and
he had him already. Chris had Bonzi already. Bonzi like, hold up. I can't let him jump on my young boy.
Who holding Rube back?
Antonio Daniels holding Rube back.
You lucky they did.
No. I had the chair.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
He was crazy.
Lucky they held the man-child back.
Yeah.
Antonio Davis, lucky he held that.
What's so funny is because I see, like, oh shit. Crazy. So I had to pick up the chair, like, come on, we got the same agent, bro. We got the same agent.
So we got the same agent.
We got the same agent, bro.
You can't fight.
No, Rube got that different strength.
No, that's what I'm saying. He beeline right. It was like the first person he seen with a white uniform. He was like, and I was like, it was Jason Richardson. No, we got the same agent.
Yo, Rube Patterson, that's my guy. He one of them cats. I want him on my team.
Yeah.
If it come down to a scuffle, a street fight, I want him on my team.
Oh, y'all didn't have. So did Dan Fagan ever tell you the story about Rube Patterson?
Well, which one? Shit.
So they having a. So he's coming into the draft, and he's talking about which agent. So all these agents tell him he's gonna be a lottery pick, right? So he's like, yeah. So they're at the bar. No, he said they're not at the bar. They wherever they are, they just walking and they talking. He's like, yeah, He's like, so where you think I'm gonna be drafted? He said, to be honest with you, end of the first round, second round. And Rube Patterson said, nah, I'm a lottery. Dan was like, you're not a lottery pick, right? He's like, I'm a lottery pick. He was like, Ruben's like, I am a lottery pick. Dan was like, no, you're not. He said, Ruben just hit him. He said Ruben hit him. Right there, tried to boop. He said, grabbed him, wrestled on him, beating on him. He said, yo, I'm trying to flip him over. He said, I've never felt strength like this ever in my life. It felt like 5 people was on me.
Yeah.
He said, I'm trying to get him off of Rubens, hitting him. And then he said, put his hand on like he fucking King Kong.
He's a manimal.
He said, you're my agent, because you honest. Now let's go get a beer.
He's a manimal.
He said, I'm sitting here like, what?
Hey, bro. Man. Hey, look.
He said I got beat up.
I tell y'all this one story about Rube next time I come back.
All right.
Boy.
You hear tomorrow, G.
That is tomorrow.
You an honorable man. We taking you at your word. Let me mark it in.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Let me mark it in here right now.
The slam heard around the world.
Zebo.
I ain't.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, dog. That shit was, listen, yeah, but.
Remember, I got Dan Fagan, so I got Dan Fagan, so I know all the stories.
Yeah, Rube.
He only heard a little bit about it. He wasn't there.
So I'm in high school, getting ready. I just signed with Cincinnati. Rube was at Independence Junior College with one of my former high school teammates. So you hearing stories like dude in junior college, like he's destroying junior college. I'm thinking his motherfucker 7 foot, 290. Like you hearing how strong this motherfucker is?
Unstoppable.
What he doing in junior college? Like this motherfucker here, like man, y'all got to see this nigga Rube Patterson play, man. I signed for it, and he come to Cincinnati later. I ain't like, man, Rube Patterson coming to Cincinnati, man. Oh, this got Danny over here already. And first time I meet him, I'm like, then he started talking. I'm like, this what y'all talking about? But as far as strength, pure, and then you go to Cincinnati, he already big and strong. Then you go to Cincinnati, and we eating weights in Cincinnati. So you feed him weights for 2 years. Mm-hmm. And he get to the league, and
bro,
run through a brick wall.
Yep.
Now, Rube's strong as hell.
Oh, yeah, he's one of them cats. If I was a coach, he's one of them cats I have on my team.
Mm-hmm. So they cut him in Denver,
against me? Get him.
So he in training camp with us with the Nuggets. He bring him training camp and all that. Rube is outplaying everybody. If you judging this shit honestly, and it ain't about skill, to your point, yeah, give me Rube Patterson, give me Reggie Evans, give me them all day. Rube is in there destroying shit. Of course, he taking the matchup every day. I want to guard Melo. Every day. Because Melo's scoring, but he actually giving him, preseason, Rube playing his ass off. So they make the decision to cut him. They want to bring me in the meeting because they know how. No, because I had already told them, to your point, year before, y'all cutting people who can fucking help us. Damn with his skill, he can help us around this bitch. Put a team together. Just shit we was talking about the other day, right? You ain't putting a team together, you just accumulating talent. So they want to bring me in to soften the blow that they finna cut him. Like, sit me in there while, for it's embarrassing to have another teammate in there while you getting cut.
Yeah.
But they trying to smooth it over for me so I don't lose my
get
shit.
somebody to hold him back.
Yeah, cause they try, man, Ruby, college, that bitch word, playing pickup, former players come back, we hooping. No, they just come back and fuck us up during practice. Hug just let them just do whatever to us in practice. So now it's just summertime. Ain't no coaches in there now. One of the former players get to talking that shit, bitch this, Rude, don't call me another bitch, dog. Go down a few more, bitch. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you again, dog, don't call me another bitch, man. He got in bit. Listen, dog, Rube hit him, it sound like a gunshot in that bitch. Fire! They fighting. Tried to grab Rube, ripped his fucking shirt off. Rube pulled back, ripped his shirt off his back. Ripped that bitch straight off. I was like, damn!
Breakaway shirt, huh?
Yo, he tried to grab Rube, and Rube just took like a real hard step back and just ripped that and let him just. I was like, yo. Broke dude's jaw. Dude, when he hit him, the way it sounded, because he didn't hit him like this, he hit him like that. Dog broke his jaw. Dudes, man, they fighting all that. He spitting blood at Rube and all kind of shit, though. Listen, yo, this is a
dog, that's an animal, dog. I'm telling you. Look, hey man, it took
the Kobe stopper, which was a lie.
Kobe stopper.
Kobe stopper.
The Kobe enderer.
It was busting Kobe. It was busting Rube ass.
Hey dog, we was with him though.
No, you got to cheer your teammate on. You got to cheer him on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Get him, Rube.
My guy.
Get him.
Because I know he putting all into it.
Oh yeah, he low as shit too.
And dog, yeah, I share that Zebo joint with y'all, dog.
All right, now so we got to talk about some old shit. You and Kuz were beefing last month after you made the following comments on Run It Back.
You know, his priorities tend to vary, right? Like, that's why he dressed the way he does. He, approaches basketball the way he does, the comments he makes. And like I said with the Draymond quote, insecurity is loud. Like, you know that you're there, shooting shots to try to get a contract. You're probably not even a third star really on a good team, because if you were, the Lakers would have kept you, right? Part of the reason you left was to try to make more money. Like, these are all things that are facts.
All right, so, it was a longer video. We're going to get into it.
Yeah.
But how did you feel about the Twitter thread Kuz posted after your comments? I think he went like 7 tweets deep. Started, get a little personal with it. Yeah. Very elaborate. There were some questions of if he wrote it, had some ghost writing. Like, it seemed like he might have sent it over to Drake's team to really.
How I feel about that? I think obviously he was hurt by the things I said. And let me preface this. I never once said he wasn't talented. So I never once called him a bum on the court. Everything that I said, though, was designed to be honest. It was a fact, right? Like, so do I respect his talent level? Yes. Do I respect his priorities? No. And that's what I said. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're going to come back and say Din shitty and follow up with, like, other non-facts or other fifth grade insults, like I said, before the show, I was like, I got called when I was a kid, Din dummy, Dinwiddie, Din shitty. Like, little kids call you that. Like, why would I respond on Twitter in a socialite fashion to a dude that wants to be in a socialite meme war type of thing? The way you address somebody like that is man to man. I sit down, I say, Gil, this is how I feel. This is the fact of the situation. I was there, I played with you, boom, boom, boom. Here it is. And then they said, like, other different things, and we can compare whether it be careers or this or that or whatever, and I'll say, this is what I stand on, this is where you win, this is where you lose. Boom, boom. I'm just a very honest guy. So I didn't take nothing bad about it.
Trust me, I beef online all day.
I mean,
so I know
I'm aware.
Sometimes
I'm aware.
when you do hit someone with facts, their only response is personal.
Yeah.
Right? They can't hit you back with the same facts, right? So they go personal, and then now it's away from the facts, and then it's just this personal in the mud.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, so people, when they wanted to do the din shit thing and they had fun or whatever with that, it was like, yeah, okay, the meme wars and the shit or whatever, like, that's cool. But it doesn't distract from the fact that everything that I said was true. And so I don't, like when people ask again or even I'm here and people are like, yo, like, you want to talk about it? I didn't lie. I have nothing, I'm not worried about talking about none of this because I'm not going to come out, for example, I wouldn't come out here and be like, you know what, I averaged 35 points in the league. Because y'all would laugh at me. Y'all be like, bro, like, what the hell are you talking about? You've never done that. But if I said, hey, nah, but I averaged 20 before, look it up. Led a team to the playoffs, look it up. I did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we all up for money. So when it was like, oh, I'm gonna make money. Nah, first I've made money and I'm going to make more. Like, we're all gonna make money. I said you're gonna make money and you should. But if, for example, when you talk about Luka and the conditioning, right? Where I think you're in shape, but if we're talking about elite level, take it to another level, Kuz is talented. If he's like, oh, I'm gonna really do this, oh, yeah, for sure. Never once said you're a bum. But like where you stand now and how I look at you in terms of like the player person aspect of the things, there's not as much respect there in comparison to the talent level.
You know what's so funny? That is, like, I really understand what you're saying because, you know, when you're a player and you have teammates, you know, everyone has their own thing they do.
Yeah.
Right? And when you start questioning, like, the things you do, like, you know, if I was on a team with James Harden, I would have been a dude questioning, yo, why are you at a fucking strip club?
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Where's your mind at?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? I know you the star player, but I don't respect that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't respect that.
Exactly.
You know, so it's sometimes, you know, as the person that's being targeted, you have to sometimes, like, sit back and try to understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Right? You know, like, you know, there's some, like, you know, like the insults. Okay, let me take away the insult. What are you saying? Okay, you said nothing. All right?
Exactly.
You didn't, okay, I took away the insults and, you know, changed the wording. You didn't say anything.
Exactly.
This is what I said.
Exactly.
Right? You're dressing, your fashion, that's what you care about.
Exactly.
Switch the priority.
There it is. That's really all I said. And the thing that people really don't get is I actually got attacked first several times. You know what I'm saying? I just was being the, like, you know, grown man about the shit. Just in terms of like, okay, whatever, go to Dallas, move on from stuff, boom, boom, whatever. Like let it slide. I got different things to do. And BJ knows this. I've been this way since my rookie year. Like, I wake up at 6 a.m., I work out, I'm getting another workout in by 1, and I'm getting on the grill and I'm cooking dinner. Like, I don't really be around a lot of dudes or anything like that. Like when you was talking about your era not being buddy-buddy, not even in a bad space, 'cause I don't really have no like beefs with nobody, I guess, outside of Kuz to a degree, right? Yeah. I just do me. Like, I be chilling, I drink my wine, I grill my food, and I work out 2-3 times a day, and I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I got attacked, it was like, oh, word, this what we doing? And then it just so happened that Shams, you know what I'm saying, asked the question. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being quiet, so I'm going to deal with this with the truth.
I respect that.
So you say nobody can beat you in ones.
Yeah.
You versus Kuz one-on-one. I think it's the only way to settle it. You versus Kuz one-on-one. We're
They
gonna be in
play
Vegas
together, so I'm sure that happens.
We're gonna be in Vegas, so we got to shoot out.
Right.
Gil, Brandon, and Rashad McKinn's gonna be shooting against each other.
Right.
We'll make out an undercard. We'll figure out bread and all that good shit.
Okay.
You know, y'all got to hit weight and all that. We do boxing rules, like, you know. But you versus Kuz one-on-one.
You're asking the legitimate question?
I have to ask.
I'm winning that.
Easy.
Easy.
Okay.
I'm winning that.
Okay.
You know that.
Yo, he got that same, I remember, this is my rookie too. He has the same attitude when we first came to Detroit, and we had Stan Van Gundy at the time. So, he was young, hyper aggressive, but I liked it because, that's just what we needed. But, like you said, like, understand, he just couldn't fit because, he's just too, he just, just break off the play or whatever. You know how we do. But no, he's just still the same. Like, I love it. That's why I said don't ever change.
When you looked up to guys like Brandon growing up, so what was it like for you to be able to now come and play with him in the league? Obviously, your first introduction to the league to be able to play with a dude like Brandon James.
Yo, didn't I get hurt your rookie year? Or second year?
Tore
my Achilles the second year, right?
It might have been my first year.
I think your first year, yeah.
Yeah, it might have been my first year. But
and were you out?
Yeah.
I mean,
he was.
Yeah.
Y'all had dining room conference.
Shit, we had tape shooting rounds. We had
all that. The knee pads and shit. We had all that.
Bro,
I had the to be there, sitting in the chair at 2 hours before practice. I had to do every rep of every drill, 3-hour practice, all that stuff. Sometimes he'd sub me in, sometimes he wouldn't. You know what I mean? And then after practice I had, because I was the only rookie at the time, 99.99s. They put that shit on the scoreboard and it just made me work out. They'd be going home, peeking their head in, bro, it'd be like 40 more minutes on the clock. Keep going, full court, one-on-one with the coach and stuff like that. So, you know, that's the thing. Like when people don't realize like the place that I speak from a dude that had to do all that, had to be out the league. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Like that's the place I'm speaking of. So if I don't have a respect level for like you as that type of like basketball player, like I approach everybody that I get on the court with like I'm better than you. This is what I'm doing because I've worked too hard to be here. So for this 48 minutes, you're gonna have to see me, and that's why like. I was able to get the game winners and things like that and all that other stuff because there's not that level of fear there. And then you shoot the ball. If you miss, look, they all gonna tell me I suck anyway. I'm a second-round pick. I suck regardless. I've had games with like 15 and 15. You suck. 35 and 9. You the reason we lost. Hey, listen, bro. It's just that's gonna be life for me in the NBA. So now that that's out the way, I'm just gonna try to win the game and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about your time with the Lakers. You know, you and Westbrook had an interesting relationship prior to becoming teammates on that Lakers squad. It was amazing to see y'all come together and bond, spend holidays together, and just the friendship that you guys had. But we talk about Russ all the time, and we all love Russ. I'm a UCLA guy. He's a UCLA guy. I've known Russ since he was, you know, coming out of high school. Why does Russ get so much slander? And do you feel like he's unfairly targeted by the media and fans?
No. I think that in this world, you get out what you put in, right? If he didn't have triple-double Russ face, they wouldn't critique him as much. They're a fair statement. Some people say yes, some people say no. We don't know. If he had the demeanor of Ricky Rubio, would people critique him so much? Probably not. But would he be the same killer as he is? Probably yes, but it'll come off a little different. Like, people fear him. And when people fear you, see, you gonna be up here, you gonna be broke down. That's what come. They broke Bron down. I mean, that's come with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Being great come with this shit. Averaging triple-double 2 times, like something you doing some shit no one's ever done. Like, feel me? Like you're in your own lane. So of course, him coming off the bench, obviously him coming off the bench and I'm starting. Feel me? A guy who we got into it with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a bad combination. They should have started me, Austin, Russ, Bron, AD. That's how I should have started. Obviously, I'm not a coach. You feel me? I'm not here trying to, you feel me, politic or how things should have went. But that should have been a starting lineup since we walked in the door. You got to think, we started Kendrick Nunn. He just coming back from injury. Mind you, we started Kendrick Nunn all preseason. But we started him, you know, hopefully get his rhythm, all that. You know, in the dough, it should have been me, AR, Russ. Because when we did start that way, preseason, I don't know if y'all watched, but preseason, I know we played Phoenix Suns in Vegas. We started that way. We was up by 23 points. I'm about one of the teams that just left the Western Conference, and all the guys played. No, but we didn't go that way. Coach had different ideas. You know, we started off Lonnie Walker, and AD got hurt. You know, 1 + 1 is 2. You know what I'm saying?
Who playing point with you and Russ out there?
It don't matter.
Interchangeable?
It don't matter.
Bring it up, whoever bring it up?
Russ, bring that bitch. Okay, cool. I'm
Run the play,
I'm
run the
3. I feel me? I fit in how I ever go. AR go beat him. He go play off the catch. LeBron, he go fill in the pieces, and AD, we go maintain it. But we couldn't. We started Lonnie Walker, and you know, it's no different between Lonnie Walker and
Gil had some opinions.
We started Lonnie Walker, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we were still trying to figure it out. You know, obviously it's a first-year coach. He's trying to figure it out. And
Did y'all ask him? Y'all ever ask him?
You know, our job is to play.
I'm just saying to ask.
Y'all don't like Lonnie Walker?
I do. I love Lonnie.
What I'm saying.
But yeah, I love Lonnie. But I like Lonnie on that team where we had a 6-man come in and be exactly who you are.
We all played. There's always someone in the starting lineup we're like, that's not him. He should be on the bench. He should be starting, right? It's like, I don't know why coaches sometimes don't understand that. Like, you ask your players who they play with, right? You have a vision of how you want it to look, but there's groups of players that actually play well together. Ask your team sometimes. Do a survey. Who do you like to start with? Who you like to start with? Like, so we can see what I get because I'm seeing something that you guys are seeing something different.
And then you
but
don't
they never do.
And then you don't all the beef about Russ. Maybe none of that happens. Like, it's a way of, you know, I want to be a coach when I'm done. Like, I love the game that much, and it's ways that you have to operate your team without over managing it or over coaching it. Sometimes you just gotta put the dominoes out there, and with human beings and basketball players, they go form whichever way they go form.
So was it bad for the team for Russ to come off the bench?
I thought it was. I thought it was.
The whole way through?
I thought it was bad for Russ.
Yeah,
He was the heartbeat of the team.
That's a horrible fucking decision.
And it's a hard
Just
decision.
call it what
It's
it
a
is.
difficult decision. That's why I asked the question, because it's
It's a
like,
difficult decision.
did that affect the team?
And I don't think it was
Hell
a decision that was made. I don't think it was a decision that was made this year. I think it was a decision that was made based on the season before.
Yep.
And I don't think that's fair.
Based on his production?
Based on the
Just
slander he was getting from
Westbrook
the
and all
Frank,
that stuff.
the Frank Vogel, you know what I'm saying, that era.
Oh, Frank was giving them some
I mean, but
different
just, you know, they wasn't winning with it. It didn't look like it.
perception.
shit? It looked like it was his fault.
You had to put it on somebody.
He's the only one playing.
They ain't gonna blame.
But that's what I'm saying.
They ain't gonna put it on Brown.
But that's as a coach.
Gotta give somebody.
But that's what I'm saying. As a coach, right?
Hard.
And we seen it in USA basketball with Ann. How the fuck are you a coach and you're trying to actually win and you already preconceived what you're gonna do? You didn't even let it play out yet. So you already saying, I'm gonna make you the six. You're not even letting the talent dictate what you're gonna do. You're already saying, this is how it's gonna be.
But
And
it was hard on him, dog. You got to think for Coach Ham, man. Like, it was hard. And it's hard coming from Eastern Conference to Western Conference, first off. Like, that's way different. You feel me? So, obviously, he has voices. He has things that he wants to do. As a head coach, it's things that he wants to establish. And there's also things that you got players who's been in this shit before, like, nah, coach, man, we go do this shit or do this shit. So, like, from the beginning, he was putting, like, he did a hell of a job with the team still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did a hell of a job with the team still, but, like, do I think that team had a chance to be very successful? Yes, I do. Still do. It's just things weren't used right, you know? And I understand, you feel me? And Kendrick Nunn's coming off injury. You got to get his confidence back or you go lose him, you feel me? So you feel me? I got to see how this look. AD don't really like to play 5. He want to play 4, but you feel me? He need a big, because that's how the reason y'all won in the bubble, because you had a 5 next to him. So okay, and then I just left Brook Lopez, so it does sound right. Or Kendrick Nunn, Lonnie Walker, I like your game too. You know, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But
He juggled it well, though.
Yeah.
He definitely juggled it.
Yeah.
he did.
First year head coach.
Yeah.
First year head coach.
What happened?
Conference finals.
What happened, Gil?
we had to trade Russ to the Clippers.
Well, hey,
That's not juggling it well, huh?
we about to benefit.
Okay.
I appreciate him.
Hey, but
I mean, like,
but look what
he
Russ did.
What's so funny-
26-6 with
No, what's so funny is I give him a better grade than I gave Frank Vogel, and he won a championship.
I like him. I ain't never been on the Frank Vogel. I like him. It's a lot of freedom. It's a lot of freedom in his offense. He let you be. He started me, you feel me, when I wasn't even shooting the ball well. So I have not one bad word to say about Coach Ham. You feel me? Like, I just didn't agree with that who should be starting at the time. I felt like, okay, cool, that's cool, but we got a secret recipe behind here that motherfuckers ain't never seen before.
Right.
Like your point, Gil, what you said the other day about Ant-Man and the Olympic team, right? He look down the motherfucking roster and be like, nigga, I'm playing behind Kendrick. Like, fuck, like, really?
Yeah.
Like, he started before. Do you know who I?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you as a coach, you have to really understand, like, personality. Like, Austin, if I start you or I don't start you, you're gonna give me what you're gonna give me. If I bring him off the bench, I might lose this. Because he's looking at you and the rest of this team like, who the fuck are these guys? So when you thought about bringing Russ off the bench, he was done.
And I think
he was done.
And I think Austin Reeves would have got more. If we would have started the team, me, Russ, AR, Bron, AD, and there's, again, no disrespect to anybody on the team, I believe AR would have got way more bread too.
Because
we would have been winning so many.
So let me ask you this.
It's crazy.
So this is a group decision, right? Right? This is a fucking group decision that's being made here. Did nobody in the coaches meeting or none of this shit be like, you know that's a fucking horrible idea, right? Like,
obviously,
I understand when the coaches meeting is gonna stand here.
Right.
You don't want to really challenge the head coach authority at the time. I get that. But it was more thought put into this shit and conversation put into it. It just wasn't he woke up, I'm gonna bring Russ off the bench.
Don't hire me as a coach, an assistant coach.
But they expect you not to say shit though.
But
in this situation,
don't hire me because I'm gonna tell you.
First year coach trying to get his.
And then they got.
But that's
then they bring
don't
other,
hire me because
yeah. So they got.
Your
veteran
first year, I want you to be
assistant
12
coaches
years.
around.
That's why you hired me.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah, they got a veteran assistant coaches around them though. You know what I'm saying?
At what point do they start? Do they put Russ on the bench though?
No,
did he start out starting right?
I don't think you even think about putting him on the bench.
But that season he started out right. He started out starting, and then they put him on. Then he went to the reserve.
I forgot how it was.
I think he's fifth game. That's what I'm saying. He started out, and they abandoned ship quickly.
Preseason. Listen, my nigga.
So they watched the preseason game.
If they didn't do that, they had a conversation about this, dog.
Right.
For it even to be a fucking thing.
Like they trying to give him a chance. Like, let's see what he do.
Let's give him 2 games. Fucking thing. They talked about this. Guarantee the motherfuckers talked about it in their coaches meeting. And
that's the hard decision to make too, though. Feel me?
It's not
a hard decision to make.
Let's be honest. It's not a hard decision.
If he not producing in the starting lineup,
not producing. And I'm not talking about basketball. My thing, I'm just talking about LA media. Right.
Oh, the media.
It's a hard decision. Like when you come in a coach, if you coach for Milwaukee Bucks, is different than coaching for the Lakers. Even though you're coaching for an NBA team, it's just different. You feel me? Them lights, any decision you make will be broke down to the tedious form. Have you ever seen it? That's just how it goes to LA. If you playing well, it's gonna look like you playing great. When you run into a motherfucker LA, man, you on the high street, man, this motherfucker's averaging 12. It just look good because you're on TV all the time. And if you're going through a cold streak, you gonna look like you trash. That's just how it is in LA. You feel me? So like, I don't even think it was production. I just think it was, man, what LA was saying.
That's what because it's production, 1765.
Right.
Like, motherfucker, that's all soccer.
And we not even talking. He broke the record off triple doubles off the bench, like half a season. Like, no one's even talking about it. It's the craziest thing in the world. The man has broke every fucking record, and people just, you bum ass. He shot 40% from 3. People call him Westbrook. How?
Westbrook?
Yeah, that's 2 people.
Because 2 people.
Yeah, that's like the motherfucker asking Allen Iverson to come off the bench. Like, are you fucking serious?
Right.
In Memphis.
Like really,
Mike
motherfucker?
Conley.
Like really? I don't give really?
But you know the problem. But that's
Like
the
me,
problem
come off,
though.
I'm Chuck.
That's the problem though. You are you, and you know you shouldn't come off the bench. But if you want to keep playing,
you have to.
Yeah.
Right,
But now
you sitting there like
but
this.
The mindset of him is different though. The mindset is like, okay, I'm on the bench because obviously I haven't produced as I should. So now I'm in, I gotta produce, which means that might
pressure.
Fuck a swing. That might be I gotta go get a
driving this bitch.
Feel me? So now you done assumed the role based on what another motherfucker think, and you playing a type of ball that you think that the top head don't want you to play, but you think it's the perfect way you should play, man. They want me to produce off the bench. I'm gonna be the leading this. I'm gonna be the leading that. And it don't fit.
They changing your game.
But when you could just, you feel me, have conversations of, you feel me, cool, this is what we want, this is what we want.
And that's,
you know, and that'd be the hard part. You feel me? It'd be hard for these coaches to come in, especially first year, and have these conversations with these, you talking about a star-studded motherfucking team.
Yeah.
You talking about 3 Hall of Fames in the dough. First ballots. 3 of them. You feel me?
You saying one come off the bench.
Yeah, you feel me? You saying one come off the bench for a motherfucker. And
another one finna come off the bench and go to state.
Like, how does that sound?
Another Hall of Famer. So what's the problem?
Allegedly.
They better bring him off the bench. If they want a chance, they better bring that nigga, the cone, off the bench.
Sound like you got something on your chest.
Zion! He about to run up on all of us.
We just talking about you, King.
We're just talking about you on Saturday.
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, man.
My man.
Yeah. You good? You know he good. You know he good.
Pull up a chair.
Right. Pull up a chair. We were just talking about you, man. I'm trying to vouch for you, man. Like, hey, you got the discipline. You're going to go in there. You're going to change your body. But this nigga Gil just feels like, hey, the temptation is too strong. No, it's not. He gonna come back stronger than ever.
Is it hard to diet at your age?
Sheesh.
Be honest.
Since it's you, I'll be real. There are times when I will say that, man, that shit hard. It's hard, man. Like, you 20, 22, got a lot of money. It feel like all the money in the world, man. It is hard, but I'm at that point now where because of certain things, I'm putting back like the wisdom around me, a bunch of like, I don't want to say older because they take offense to it. And I'm just putting people around me with wisdom, put me on game to certain things, and just go from there, though.
Man, look, I'm 20. I'm 41. I still can't break soda. I can't. I'll be like, all right, I'm on a soda diet next month. I'm gonna do it. Next month come, next month I'm gonna do it. Like I drink 3 sodas a day.
So I know I'm like, man, when I was that young, man, I couldn't. It's hard. Like you telling me to eat rabbit food and be on a diet, and I'm at home all by myself.
Man, it's that invincibility trait.
Right.
Hey,
I know.
Hey, but you go with this though. You say the decision you just made, right? Hold on. Hey, look.
Yeah.
But look, so
Gil's
Z.
Arena in Vegas. Anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. We got Zion Williamson in the building. We got Xavier Tillman in the building. We got Steph's gentleman's cut here at the Win.
So the decision that you've made recently, for me, this is what my point is like the decision that you've made is to go against those temptations that hardness. Like, hey man, it's hard, but you know what? There's something bigger at stake right now, and I'm about to make the decision to go against this temptation because I want to be one of the greatest to ever play. So that decision is the discipline to say, you know what? Fuck that shit.
While we taking
Fuck
shots.
that shit. While we over here taking Fuck that shit. So I know that, like I was saying to Xavier, like that discipline is a decision that you have to make, rather than just saying like, man, that cake, man. Like this nigga over here.
You know what I mean?
The strawberry cake, man. When he leave, I'm gonna eat that shit anyway. I don't give a fuck.
Man, I think it just go back to, like I said, standing back there, man. It's just an invincibility trait. When you're young, you feel like can't nothing stop you, but then when you look back on your life, you really look at it like, man, the people who gave me wisdom, who like tried to nurture me, tell me, man, like you don't need to do that, you need to do this. I mean, they didn't try to force their way into your life. So at this point in my life, I'm just looking back at it like, man, who really gave me wisdom? Who really tried to put me on game to things? And like I said, man, at the end of the day, people gonna get their opinions. And what I can say is I do respect brutal honesty. I'd rather somebody be brutally honest with me than try to sugarcoat it, because at the end of the day, if they honest with me, I know what I need to do to fix it.
100%. Yeah, that's real. And you look slimmer already, bro. You look like
You look
you're ready
happy,
to go.
man.
Yeah.
I'm like, you look full of life. Look, we've been there before. I've been there before, so I know, like, for real, like, genuinely, right? You always been a happy kid, man. So, you know, like, we always wish that, like, come on, man, just, like, we know the 27 and 12. We know you're going to do that. We just want to see you just stay on that so you can be who you are. You know what I mean? So it's like, just, seeing you walk by, like, you happy. So, you know what I mean? Just let that spirit take you with you. And
I love y'all stories, man. Y'all some real G's to the game, and I do appreciate that.
Hey, let me ask you real quick. This summer, has it been more cardio or more dieting? Like, what has been your thing that, like, all right, I can do that to help me get my weight up?
So the diet piece, I'm always able to come back each summer feeling good, looking good. Yep. But I would say it's more of just locking in on, like, flexibility, band work, because I think it's those things that will be able to keep me on the court longer versus just losing a bunch of weight and then coming to play and not being able to maintain that. So just, Bron got the blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to follow it, man.
Serious. Like,
really.
Like, I've watched him. I watched him from when he first came in. We still talk now, and just, it's crazy because it's a job for him, right? When I say a job, you're talking about getting to the gym at 1 o'clock, for a 7 o'clock game. So he's really preparing, understanding, like, but he's been there. It's the veterans that he came in with. It's just really understanding, just the game and the process. And, for the most of us, we're not fortunate to have veterans that can walk us. You know what I mean?
No, we're not.
We
It's
don't.
real.
So when you have one, you really have to understand that this is a luxury. He had KG, right? It's a luxury. I had Antoine Jameson, Larry Hughes, and them. I was just wild as fuck. You know what I mean? He didn't have no vet. His vets didn't like him.
Kurt Thomas like me.
Kurt Thomas, ain't no Dirty Kurt.
Dirty Kurt. Kurt had me outside.
But to your point, though, man, I feel like a lot of your past situations has not been the weight. It's just been injuries, freak injuries, and then the weight is an accumulation on top of that. And I've always felt like it's been unfair for you to have to deal with the criticism of weight based on the fact that you got injured and it affected the weight, right? And I always seen like the second, third year, it's like, man, if he is not injured, we're not having a conversation about weight because you was already down. You was already trimming good.
Man.
So I really commend you on dealing with that mentally, not letting that affect you, knowing that that's the word on the street. You know what I'm saying?
And I just like hooping.
Yeah,
I'm just.
Is that the
hooper.
most frustrating part, that you can't just hoop?
Man, you gotta understand. I think you of all people would understand.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a hooper. So when I'm sitting on the sideline watching my teammates and certain games they lose, and I'm like, man, shit. I know if I was out there, I can change the outcome of it. So whether people want to believe it or not, when I'm on the sideline, man, that hurt me more than anything. I just want to hoop.
You can see it because you say it, right? And there's some times where now you will see you warming up when like he ain't ready yet. It's just the hoop, and it's like I just want to play. The rehab, cool. That's cool, right? You know, you sitting there. Oh yeah, no, I feel good. You sitting there, knees swollen, and you rubbing it at night, but you want to go out there and play because it's still about the passion what you grew up on. So I understand the frustration. I've watched, Derrick Rose, and when it comes to injury, I tell people, man, do not come back to prove that you're hurt, right? That's what we do.
Sir.
We come back to show, yeah, you see me limping, right? You see me limping, I'm hurt. Like, nah, wait till you healthy. Once you're healthy, show everybody what you are, what you can do. And that's just the advice I can give you. Since I've watched myself, I've watched Derrick Rose, right? I'm watching Kawhi. Just when you are fully healthy, step on that court, then we can see,
And Mike said it best. When you take care of what you got to take care of on the court, everything else is going to fall into place, man. Nobody was saying nothing about you when you was out there Agent Zero, right? Doing your thing, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan. You as well. I think what I want people to know about me is, I just want to hoop. I want to be out there. Don't nobody want to just sit on the sideline. I think that's the part I just want people to at least to understand. Like, I don't want to be on the sideline. Y'all think I want to sit over there hurt? I don't. But like I said, like Coach K taught me, got to own up to my responsibilities. There are a lot of things that I could have done better that I didn't, and I'm in the process of, fixing those wrongs.
Bro, you out here talking like you in your 30s and 40s. Xavier, you're only 24 years old, but it's crazy to me to see how mature and the perspective that you guys have. And look, man, like the game is the game. Yeah. You know we still rocking with you. We want to see you out there in that court. Not fuck with the Pelicans, of course, we Lakers fans. But for you personally, though, I would love to see you out there killing, man. So we hope you get back as soon as possible, man.
Yeah, we players, so we understand. We've been there, so we ain't the upper media, so we gonna throw our jabs, but we understand.
And we know you gonna do your fucking thing. At least I do. I know you gonna get back out there. Ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna change you from being you, right? But you. It's only you that's gonna control that. So we know that you are hungry. And you want to do the fucking damn thing. So it's just a matter of time for us.
Yeah, it is. So, man,
I know you gotta go. We know you got your man.
My man.
Yeah, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping by.
I love you, babe.
And we have a special clip where you get the lowdown on what happened after your legendary both teams played hard press conference during the Blazers 2003 first round matchup against the Mavs. I think that's after you went down 0-3, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
The series went 7, but let's take a look at that clip.
What was your first interaction with David Stern?
He didn't really fuck with me. Try to blackball me. My both teams play hard, God bless and good night statements.
Both teams play hard. Both teams play hard. God bless and good night.
My man Bob Whitsitt, Coach Dunleavy, Paul, and David Stern is all on conference call. So I asked him, what do you want me to say? Have your secretary write up a dictation on what you want me to say. So, him and I just tit for tat going back and forth. So then he, blurts out, hey, if y'all don't tear up his contract, it's going to be bad for y'all in the next few drafts. Oh, he said it to everybody. And yeah, bro, I couldn't believe it.
I love that they used the frozen envelope photo for David Stern.
The frozen envelope?
When he was reaching for the frozen envelope.
Oh, that's how they knew which one it was. It was colder than everything else?
That's the legend, Gil, okay? I'm not
Is that the New York
I
nickel?
would like an NBA credential once in my life.
Is that the New York nickel?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's that photo.
Yeah.
But see, we all saw that. You talked about the call, but what happened after that conference call? Did you feel like the Blazers did anything shady or the league did anything shady following that whole situation?
No. No, actually at that time they didn't. Rest in peace, Paul Allen, that's my guy. he just pretty much reiterated to me that they weren't going to tear up my contract and that he was on my side with this because he knew it was some BS overall because, again, we're the only professional show in town. And you got eight beat writers who follows everywhere. Out of the 8 beat writers, only like 1 or 2 who would report everything that, was said. And then the rest of them, they trying to write this and write that to get out the small town area reporting to go to a big city like LA, Chicago, New York, Dallas, something like that. So if I write something negative, then, oh man, I'm gonna get the views. And this one, pretty much back when links first started to, be popular. Oh, if I get this link hit and this and that. But they called us Jailblazers. Who got locked up? Like, as you mentioned earlier, they wanted to call you a thug. Nigga, you ain't never been to jail. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never had no restraint orders, no police reports, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt. Ain't nobody on our squad go to jail. Ain't nobody on our squad, do this, do that to be embarrassment, but they just did it because, okay, we got a couple speeding tickets, some parking tickets, okay, but it was nothing major. It was nothing outside of what no other person did on that team. I mean, not on the team, but in public. And here it is. So what rhymes with trail? Jail. So that whole Jailblazers thing, that's how that started with the whole negative media, and it stuck with the country. So now if, let's just say, we didn't play ball. We all was in the media. So I'm on the East Coast, you in Midwest, you on the West Coast. So if you got some problems, and we all homies now, you got a problem with this one player on the West Coast, oh yeah, he's an asshole, this and that, da-da-da-da-da. Well, when he comes to the Midwest and the East Coast, we gonna give him problems because you fucking with my guy. And that's pretty much how that whole situation was with the media out there, except for maybe 1 or 2 people. They're going off of negativity, or they went off of negativity to try to advance their career. But as the player, like, we had the town like this. The town was 50-50 with us when Portland. Half of them liked us, half of them thought we, believe in the papers, was the thugs and all of this and that. But no, low key, bottom line, at the end of the day, motherfucker, we winning games. Like, the damn Shaq and damn Kobe, they was the only motherfuckers in our way. But of course, they were great players that they are, and it happened.
Yeah, it went from the Jailblazers to the Thuggets.
Thuggets.
Trust me.
Obviously, got to talk about Jordan Poole. You got the chance to play with Jordan Poole with the Warriors. He got traded now to the Wizards. So what do you think about Jordan's game, and what are your expectations just for what his ceiling can be with that Wizards squad?
Yeah, I was asked a question. This sums up Jordan Poole. I was asked a question from a coach, the Celtics coach I play golf with. He was like, he was like, yo, which way does Jordan Poole go? Does he go right or left? Which way is he like going more? I'm like, that's a good question. And he was like, well, we sent him right, but then we sent him left, and then this happened. He was like, I don't know which way he goes. I was like, listen, whichever way the pick come, he going the other way, right? But then I got to thinking,
that's impressive.
Like, I was like, yo, man, get a go-to move. JP, get a go-to move. He was like, what you mean? I was like, fam, you just go to get a go-to move, because like, I don't know what move you're gonna use. But then I thought about it, I was like, don't nobody know what this kid gonna do. Like Clay even said it. And Clay was like, man, this kid is so electric. With like and then when you watch him work out, he be working on some crazy stuff. Like he put his work in, like Steph be shooting him half-court shots all the time. But when they make them, you just be used to it. Poole's the same way. He be shooting crazy shots, and over time, you be like, nah, he do this all the time. And so you give him a situation where he can just be free, and not say he was in handcuffs, but you playing with 3 Hall of Famers and an All-Star in Wiggins. Like you gotta restrict him a little bit because you can't be too chaotic. It's already chaos. And so I think he'll be great with just being able to just like having this. He has a landscape and he just can create whatever he wants to create. He can throw whatever painting he wants to throw on this wall, and you don't know what you're gonna get. But you can say like, if your favorite artist, you be like, man, what do you call it? Commission me a painting. That means start with a blank skate and just make me whatever you want, and I give you 100,000.
So he about to Kanye West it?
But Kanye ain't dropped no dud ever.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He about to Kanye West it just.
But the thing with him, I talk to him to this day. I said, listen, you got to grow up now. You got your own team. Like, it comes with some responsibility. And you've been in environments where it's really controlled. Like, everybody's cool, everybody's in line. I'm like, it really ain't like this in the NBA. Like, niggas is wilding. It's crazy.
Yeah, you ain't been head on yet. Yeah.
So you think he about to average?
He already averaged 20 now.
He averaged 20 last year on a bad year.
You think I'm 28, 30?
He gonna get to the line because they didn't. He was the one getting to the line for us.
Yeah.
He's the only one that got to the line for us consistently. People act like he had a bad year. I'm like, okay, a bad year. Like y'all blamed him for the year we had last year, and he averaged 20. And they have no expectation for winning.
Yeah, he gonna average 30.
At least 25 plus.
Yeah, for sure.
25 plus. Easy. Easy. He gonna get to the line, and then at home, you got to give him a whistle at home. He gonna average 30 at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's chocolate.
Probably average 30.
And it's Chocolate City, so you know he's gonna be in the stands. They got all the memes. Every time you see a bad chick, he baddies 40.
It's a pool party with when the baddies in the building. So.
But he's already starting to make the right strides. Like I've heard about what he's been doing with his teammates. Like I just sat with him the other day, and he was like, I was asking him about his teammates, and he knew everything about every one of them. And I'm like, oh, okay. We starting off on the right path. He tapped in. I think he brought them all out to LA. Like he did it. We all meeting together. Like he leading. I'm like, okay.
Bag man. Yeah, that's me.
Because he's a smart kid where he knows like, 120 starts next year, but then 200 comes in 4 years. So he one of them guys like, oh no, I'm planning for the next one. Like he ain't gonna just stop on his contract. Yeah.
That's how he's supposed to be for the next one.
Entering year 15, you've seen a lot of these now young guys, up and coming guys. Who do you feel like is the guy that's gonna carry the torch and have an influence? Maybe not like you, obviously, with the shooting, all that, but gonna have an influence on the game at a level like yourself?
I mean, it's a good question. Like, there's a lot of.
Or to say like, who's his like favorite young guys?
It's just
like, who's gonna be that guy that's gonna now take this league into the next?
The hard part to answer that question now is I didn't realize how young some of these dudes really are. Like you forget, because I'm 35 going into my 15th year. Like you got that crop of guys like the Lucas, Jason Tatum, and he's on the younger side of that, but they're still like in their mid to early to mid 20s. Like, and still established, they've accomplished a lot of stuff, but runway is still in front of them. So if you look at like that crop of guys, I think they've kind of defined themselves as the ones that are going to be on the stage every playoff run, trying to win the championship and chasing MVPs and All-Stars and all NBA teams and all that. Luka's like the guy, obviously, that's right on the precipice of accomplishing all those accolades and just what he's about as a player. And that threshold of like, how do you just crack through? I hope it's not now, but like when you play against him, like you can feel it. And so, yeah, I mean, you go through the roster, like, even like Trae Young, like a dude that who's been in the conference finals already in his career. They're trying to figure out the right combination around him to complement what he brings on the team in terms of his leadership and his ability to push the envelope in terms of winning games. So there's a lot of young talent, man. The league is in good hands in that respect. But like I said, I just hope it's not too soon, because we still got a lot to do.
We got to ask this question, and it should be lawyers involved. Since a referee came out publicly and said they were purposely doing it, shouldn't you be able to fight and get some of your money back on some of those technical?
I did.
Oh, okay.
So you got some bread back on some of those fines?
For sure.
Oh, okay.
After he came out publicly? Oh, okay. Because that would have been the first thing I would have said, like, wait, hold on. You just ain't gonna come out like publicly and say this is what y'all was doing and
you know how they do. They try to do it on the secret side of things. You know, they don't want to make things public. So, I'm not going to discuss how it was, but yeah, I did. I did that. When that happened with him, that was 7 games. It cost me like 1.2, 1.3.
Oh shit. So 2003, you got 7-game suspension. It was a long suspension for non-violent or fighting related at that time.
Yep. It cost me like 1.2, 1.3 at that time. So, but my retribution from that was 2 things. One, when me and my guy Bonzi, we had a podcast a couple years ago, and we interviewed him. And now you want to bring it out. It was retribution, right? That was number 1. Number 2, when I first found out that he was cheating, or I shouldn't say that he was cheating, that the league actually caught him and exposed him and not the other, guys who was with him. I'm in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea on vacation. At the time, I was married with my wife, J05, Jermaine O'Neal, and a lot of our family. It was, nice little family trip. GM called me, Joe called me like, hey, what's good, young fella? What's good, young fella? I'm like, I'm just out here on the sea, just enjoying life, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you was right. What you talking about, dog? He's like, yeah, they got him. They caught him. I'm like, what you talking about? He said, the referee. They caught him, this and that, and, that's all they, saying right now. So I'm like, oh, shit. So now, right, and it was ironic, because right before that, my mother-in-law had called me. She home watching the kids and everything. Like, baby, it's all these reporters and all these trucks outside of the gate. What you want me to do? This and that. Well, I'm like, mommy, did they, knock up on the door? Did they ring the bell? Whatever. She's like, no. I said, all right. Well, as long as they don't pass the gate, everything good. I was like, don't worry about it. The kids is good, right? She was like, yeah, they good. I'm like, all right, we good. But when I found out, I was like, oh my gosh. You talk about, remember when you won your first state championship or city championship?
Nope.
Come on, Gil.
Grand High. Grand High.
Didn't win shit.
You won a championship before, AAU something, and that jubilation you was feeling, like excitement, like, yo, yeah, we did it. That's how I felt. That's how I was screaming on this boat in the middle of the Mediterranean Ocean, and everybody looking at me like, what is wrong with you? And, I felt them in, but, that was retribution.
Yeah, that's like championship right there. Okay.
Retribution.
That's crazy shit, man.
I'm telling hey,
Beautiful
bro.
moment.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
For all of us that were Rasheed fans coming up, didn't appreciate the way the league,
I know, that shit was wild. No, we watched it in real time, man, because us being out there and us cut from the same emotion and type of a player, it felt like, we was about that motherfucker, like, yo, these motherfuckers really out here cheating, bro.
Oh yeah, I used to tell him, hey, give him the tech, ref. Give him the tech. He can't talk to you like that. I used to do that shit all the time. Come on, ref.
All of them did.
Then all you can say at a time, in real time, in order to come on, man, don't be doing that, bro. Don't cheat us. Come on, don't do that, man. Then you say that now. What'd you say?
What'd you say? Yeah.
No.
So the craziest thing I asked the ref, I said, now again, I'm a young fella and I didn't know the actual $1 billion business of the league at the time, but I'm going more off a game. So, Mike playing. I'm like, yo, it was one of the and fouls, like, oh, now Mike going to the line. I'm like, come on. I'm like, do you really think that guys like Mike, Kobe, Brian, you really think they need your help to call a foul for them? I'm like, come on, dog. They already skilled offensively. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily need you to call no phantom calls for them. So stop dick eating and just go ahead and you ref the game. Because now the thing where I find it disrespectful with refs is the fact that you got the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th dude that's on our team, he could be getting some minutes. No matter if he's a good rebounder, good defender, he can shoot, this and that, but he out there, yo, you got to give him the same respect because they're not thinking about the world like, damn, it's only been no more than, 3,000, 3,500 players total in the league, period, worldwide for the last 100+ years. You got to give that man his respect a little bit. Like, goddamn, we know that these star players is star power, but damn, get a little man some power too. Shit, don't make me just feel like a fucking peon.
Yeah, he's trying to. Like a rep, the easiest thing for a rep to do is we don't need favoritism as a star. That 50-50 call, right? If it's 50-50, like it was right there between the block.
You'll get that more.
Yeah, but that's what I said before the block or the charge. Okay, I'll take that one. Right? Yeah, let me go ahead and get that.
You'll get that more than me.
Let me go ahead.
I'm getting all dog call. Every foul is on me, guys.
That's what I said. Like if a rep, it's the 50-50 ones. Like just making up shit that you reach in, you trying to get the guy out of the game, you're doing too much. The 50-50s where, we both diving at the same time, you know what I mean? And it could be an offensive foul or not. Like,
right.
If it was on me, no call. How about that? I'll take the no call. I got my 5 fouls and I do a little reach, but he walked through it, no call. I'm gonna take those.
Let that go both ways.
But I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. You give me a phantom call, I'm not gonna complain. I can tell you that for sure.
Well, y'all star players don't. I mean, you's a star player in this league, Gil. I mean, goddamn, motherfuckers paid to see you come score 50 a night now.
I'm not gonna complain.
But exactly.
Like, who fouled you? He did.
Them motherfuckers, and guess what they'll call? Foul on 30.
Hey, a player do that shit and win. Hey, did I foul you? Yes. You think I'm gonna say no, show the ref up like no, yes.
In our time,
Yeah.
06, 07, 08, 09, put yourself where you are now in that time.
I wish.
You know what I'm saying? So
I wish.
Even the money ain't as big, but the talent was there. You understand market now. Like cause for a player like me, then, I had Jeff Swartz and
who's a good agent?
Solid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't solid. But as our relationship, I know you and I know you know the players and how, Bron was able to put you around guys who can consider you a familiar face, trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? You know the players. So put yourself there, like where do you see the success rate with you being able to negotiate certain deals for players who have the value, but never got that fit?
I think I would have been extremely successful, and let me tell you why. Back then, I was able to be with Gil. Bron's in Vancouver.
Yep.
I'm with Gilbert in D.C., right? I got Gilbert's car. He ain't even landed yet. They coming back from Detroit. You understand what I'm saying? I did the same thing with Rip. We had this uncanny ability to relate to guys, and Gilbert, trust me.
Yep.
Yo, Rich, you need the code? Boom. I'll be there at 4 o'clock, whatever. That's how the relationship was. So now, when you fast forward that to a business relationship, and I'm saying to you, yo, Shot, we doing this, and this, and here's why. That never happened.
Yep.
Because you got to remember, back in those days, information was not accessible.
Yep.
So now information is being withheld because the more information I withhold, the more you feel like you need me. And so that value is being fictitiously created, right? But here's the other thing. It's really no value because you're not welcoming me into your home. You're not welcoming me into circles in which you feel like I'm just an athlete and I'm just a commission for you. So now I'm tolerated. I'm not really celebrated upon my arrival. It's a different dynamic. I can't do you like that because we cut from the same cloth. It may not be the entire cloth, but out of this cloth, there's gonna be a piece that me and you can both share 100%. Through experience, right? So now our relationship sits on the foundation of respect and integrity, first and foremost. Can't sugarcoat that.
Never.
Money don't even matter at that point, right? And so now you're gonna value that and appreciate that, and you're gonna do even more for that. Today, our business is being so watered down, and these companies are saturating the business because they're playing a numbers game. And so they're feeding on the ego in which the AAU ecosystem has created, to where if you play for me, I'm gonna pay for your travel, I'm gonna give you this iPad, I'm gonna give you these shoes, etc. And so now you create this mindset that the more you do for me, you're doing more for me because I'm this guy.
Yeah.
So now I equate that to business. Oh, well, if you come with me, I'm only gonna charge you 1%, or I'm gonna charge you 2%, or whatever the case may be, right? This is the dynamic that you're dealing with. But it doesn't allow, the athlete doesn't say to themselves, well, wait a minute. You only gonna, like, they're saying, I'm that special that you only wanna charge me X, Y, Z. This is what goes into it. So that becomes a thing. So now your nourishment is this ego that you're eating, right? That's what you're eating. There's no substance in none of that. But yet and still, you go down Rodeo, you walk into a Miri, you walk into Louis, you walk into Chanel, you walk into Van Cleef, and you pay top dollar. So you mean to tell me you will take less for the work practice of somebody that you would pay less for the work expertise of somebody that you put in your business portfolio in the hands of, but pay more for materialistic thing that has no value, that's gonna depreciate as soon as you walk out the door.
It's backwards.
This is our business today.
Yep.
And it's even worse when you look like me. Because the one thing that we can't get out in front of or get out of the way of is the envy of one another. That's embedded.
The trust.
Right? That's embedded. Everybody that has a guy or two guys may feel like it's gonna be 50-50. And then y'all know me. I've been the same person, no matter what, up or down. But yet not one ever picks up the phone and says, hey man, how did you do this? Help me understand. Because the thing is, when people talk about, and we messed the whole thing up.
Right.
Because it looks easy. Right?
Absolutely.
You've had guys on your payroll. You've had guys on your payroll. You've had guys on your payroll, and you've had guys on your payroll, right? And I'm all for opportunity, right? I was given an opportunity. But I wasn't given an opportunity out of entitlement. I was given an opportunity out of capabilities placed, behavior patterns, consistent across the board, being exuded to the point to where, okay, this makes sense. And when given an opportunity, the best value I could bring to the table when I didn't know what I know today was to find somebody that knew more than I knew, to where we didn't make these mistakes. It wasn't like, I was off LeBron's payroll in 2006.
Yeah.
He came to the league 03, 04. That means 2 years of payroll. I'm making $48,000 a year.
Yeah.
I played Bouet with you with $48,000 in front of me.
Yeah, straight up.
So, I'm just saying.
Straight up.
So if you put two and two together, it was never about that, bro.
Yep.
And so when I look at it today and where our business is going, it's tough for the athlete. We all have survivor's remorse. I got it, y'all have it, and but the entitlement of something times or align with the capabilities of something else. The worst thing you can do around any one of y'all is take the opportunity for granted by not having the capabilities.
Yes, sir.
You have to be committed. You have to miss out. I sacrificed a lot. I missed out a lot. But I didn't really miss out because I lived that life already.
Yes, sir. Been there.
You feel what I'm saying? I've been there already. Y'all all know that. I've been there already.
That's a
so at the end of the day, when I think about my positioning, once again, people come in my office all the time. No one never thinks or asks a question about how can I have an entry point to positioning? Because you can make money for 5 years and be broke for the next 35.
Hell yeah.
Right? But if you in position, I don't worry about money today. I could lose it all. But I'm in position.
Value.
I can get it back.
Value.
Lost 92. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple math.
A1 credit.
So when I'm trying to, you know, in my position, like, and I say this in the way because I'm not really an emotional guy like that, the hurt of it comes from the fact that if this was David Falk, he have a line down the street.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Real shit.
When it was Arn, he was powerful. And Arn was a really great agent. When it's Rich Paul, he's a bully, or, oh, you come over here, you could be the next Rich Paul. You could do the same thing. The house and the field. What are we doing?
Talk about it. The house and the field, they don't get it. It's over their head, man.
What are we doing? Like, if that's what you want to do, and because I'm not going to be for everybody, right? DeJounte Murray will tell you, he just put out a thing on his Instagram. We have a relationship where we hold each other accountable. But just to be able to stand in the rain and enjoy the sun together, I'm in the rain with you. I ain't ducking no smoke. I stood in the fire with Ben Simmons. I stood right there, in front of him, by the way. Put my business at risk. But if I can stand with him when his name is called number one, I gotta stand with him then.
Real shit.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what we signed up for. When I came in, ain't nobody pulled my coat, not from an agent perspective.
Right.
You know, they didn't. But if you ask anybody today, the young agents today, when they see me and we have a conversation, I'm giving it to them.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to them.
Straight up.
Because the way I think about it is, man, my daughter may have a child with somebody that, you know, like the seed, it all comes back around.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So I'm trying to, you know, if we're gonna give it, give it. We're gonna educate, let's educate it. You know? But don't fake it. Don't see me and smile and then behind my back you telling the family this, or you know, you trying to drive a wedge. You know, this is what the industry is, and I don't come from that.
Right.
Because I come from a world where there's consequences. Our industry don't really have that. So now I'm like the blue elephant because I don't know, you know, I get discombobulated with that type of, you know, behavior going on. So, and that's why I started going on the record. No agent was going on the record. I started going on the record because all this anonymous, man, ain't nothing about anonymous. If you said it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is.
That's sabotage.
Ain't no going on, ain't no anonymous, no what? That don't read. Anonymous don't read. If you got something to say, say it, you know. That's what happens. And so I'm just bringing a different energy to it. And the thing is, being at the CEO level is unheard of, right? But I got 2 titles. Yeah, CEO, I get all that. But what I really am, you know, I'm the Chief Client Services Officer. You feel what I'm saying? I'm CCSO, always. Because if you're going to be an agent, the foundation of that is client services. I carry the shoes to the gym bag. Yo, you got to shoot around, Gil. Okay, I'm going. They're in the trunk. I don't represent Gil. That's my man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's not enough pride in the world for me, right? So it's just, if you're gonna do it, it's 40, I don't know how many agents it is. It's too many, right? As it pertains to players. And then there's people that define the business card, and there's people that the business card defines them. So, you know, my approach is just different, and I understand every player and every family is not going to be for it because the industry's tainted. So when I get to the meeting, my conversation's not that sexy, right? It may be nourishing, but not sexy.
Right.
But
the results.
as a kid, you like Kool-Aid. You don't really like to drink water like that. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, you realize how much you need the water. So that's just my mentality, man, and it's not going to change, and it's not going to change from a place of no commission. We've all, as in this industry, you get players, you lose players, but I don't ever feel like I lost a player. I just feel like we wasn't on the same wavelength as it pertains to, because I care.
Yeah.
I care about the wires hanging from your TV. I care about what table you have in the restaurant. I care about your business portfolio. I care about how you treat others.
Yep.
That matters.
Yep.
But you won the Finals MVP. I'm heavy on Twitter. I see the way some Warriors fans talk. Do you feel like you deserve that Finals MVP for what you were able to do?
I had a really good conversation with Trevor Ariza. Shout out to Trevor.
TA.
That's TA. It's my man. Because we spent some time in in Miami. We played in Miami together for a year. So it's funny. I've been on TA since high school. Hassan Adams was my roommate.
Okay, hot sauce, yeah.
And TA, they played together at Westchester.
Yep.
So I've been on them since Nike camp. And TA and I got the really chance to lock in, and I was joking one day. I wasn't joking, but I was being serious. Because you know how we in the league for so long, and you see all the nasty stuff that goes on behind closed doors in the league, and you kind of lose the love of accolades. We love the game of basketball. You went through it. I've said this about you many a time.
All the time. You say
In the book. Rashad McCants one of the best basketball players I ever seen.
You say this all the time.
I ever seen.
No,
we got the book over there. We know.
Stop,
We don't proceed, but no. I say the same shit.
No, but he stopped tables and be like, no. If people ask, he'd be like, Kobe, Rashad McCants is the best basketball player I ever seen. I'm
he deserved a crown.
But you see what goes on in the league sometimes, and it's like, fam, sometimes it don't even be about who. And so I don't really appreciate certain things the way I should just because the other stuff weighs on it. And I'm just like, man, I don't really care. So I always say Steph deserved, I think he did deserve one before the one he got.
Yeah.
Right? I did think he deserved one. So I always say if it was mine, cool. I know the impact I had on the game, but I don't need anyone to tell me that I did.
Right.
I'm cool with that because my whole career was based on that. I never made a first team all defensive team.
It's crazy.
I think I made
You won. You made
my
one.
first one was in Golden State.
2014, I want to say.
The 13-14 season, right? First time, right?
I researched around here.
The only reason I made the Olympic team in 2012 is because Kobe Bryant was this is the best defender in the league.
Period.
And I never made an all defensive first team. And then I'd say Drew Holiday is the best defender in the league the last 10 to 15 years. Drew just got a first team defensive team 2 years
even
ago.
Lucas said this shit.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like,
And then
KD said it.
Yeah, and then every team he's been on has been top 5 defensively.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's-
So that's
Because it's the matrix that they're picking. What is it? What are y'all determining?
Yeah, so I say all that to say, man, I don't even care. Steph should have had mine. I don't really care. I think Steph should have had it. But then I'm talking to Trevor Ariza. He was like, bro, you bugging.
Yeah.
Don't ever say that ever again. And once Trevor said that to me, he kind of checked me. He was like, yo, dog,
You bugging.
we were in Houston and we knew if you played well, y'all were going to beat us.
Period.
But the average fan who argues with all our opinions every day, they don't know what the best players in the world are saying. And when Trevor said that, he was like, Dre, I'm in Houston and we can't get past y'all because you. And I'm like, man, Steph is cooking. He was like, no, bro, if you're having a good game, we can't win. And so I was like, man, and then sometimes this is why this is my best friend. People be like, how are you and Evan so cool? I'm like, first of all, we think alike, we laugh about the same things. We might have a different perspective, but we get to the same place. But this is one of the dudes who was like, if I need to understand who I am or I need some confidence, everything. I say this about my son, bro, you too humble, bro. You can't make it to the league this humble. You gotta think crazy. You gotta think you better than you actually are. Just go get it. And he always did that for me. He's just like, you know who you are? You got somebody, you let somebody tell you what you're gonna do today? You know how much you work? Right?
Really? Fuck, like, man, it's
I be thinking
over.
like, think you got a
Cover
point.
my ears. Fuck with, way worse has happened in society besides what I want. All right? And what I want is feasible. It ain't nothing crazy. I ain't bothering nobody. Like, what you want, you should be able to get it, bro. And call it a day.
So TA's conversation, I was like, huh. No, I know exactly what I did in that series. So, yeah, it's where it's supposed to be. At the house.
At the crib.
No, that's no.
Joe,
And then,
what did Max Kellerman say?
I
want
Iguodala.
But what's so funny? But if you think about like the part I add, that the starting five was getting their ass whooped, right? Now, if they're going by the same thing that I was looking at, then it is the second unit. Because the starting five, you lost.
Yeah.
You lost. You lost.
You lost.
So let's
Straight
go give it to LeBron.
Yeah.
But the only thing I will argue, there is a Curry effect.
Yeah.
There is a Curry effect.
Yeah, no. Listen, he played. If he won, I don't think he would have appreciated it because I don't think he thought he did enough to really like
take
it
it over
wasn't
the
the
top.
Curry. It wasn't the Curry style, right?
Man, Dover was damn near was in the running too for MVP, low key.
No,
Like,
seriously.
to be honest with you, and long story short, bro, like we forget sometimes that like, not saying he's a middle of pack player, but like if it falls down this low, you deserve it. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like the past one or two, they were supposed to get it. It was set up to get it. Media set up to get it and everything. Like, if it came down this low, it ended up, no offense.
No, I get it. No, it makes sense.
That's where it's supposed to be at. Like, nah, shut that shit up. Like, he gonna get the next 4 or 5 years for you to write about him and like, he'll figure it out. But like, other than that, it's my shit.
Cavs up 2-1. You come in the starting lineup game 4. Y'all win next 3 games.
Bro.
So say whatever you want.
What was,
And
what was the thought process
on
bringing you off the bench?
It made sense. Because we go into training camp, and I've said it before, like, I was actually pissed. I just handled it the right way.
Yes, sir.
And so I had a really good training camp. Like, I remember this training camp because I was, like, cooking. I had, like, a first procedure done in my career. It wasn't surgery, but I had, like, a knee procedure. Like, I had a partially torn something. And so I took the whole summer off, and I was just getting ready for the next year. I was supposed to play in the World Championships, didn't do none of that. And I had a really good training camp. And Steve was like, my team didn't lose that training camp. And you know how doing too good works against you? I'm with the second unit winning. Did me in. I'm like, oh, damn. And so it was a much better fit for our team for me to come off the bench with the second unit. We were a way better team with me coming off the bench, and Harrison Barnes should have been starting for the type of team we had, because he wouldn't have been able to be who he truly could be coming off the bench, because there was nobody around him that can help him be who he was. But in the first group, Harrison could be Harrison, and Harrison's going to be super valuable for us.
Now
But what helped Harrison too? During that time, I don't know who Harrison's PR dude was, but during that time, Harrison had a crazy media push around that time too. People were waiting for like, Harrison to explode. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come, like your ball game is
only get 4 though.
Yeah,
only get 4. You maxed out.
Whenever I hear it, I'm just waiting for the next line.
Like, pause, but like, am I lying? During that time, I remember just sitting at the crib and hearing like Harrison Barnes killing everybody in the gym, Harrison Barnes doing this. I'm like, damn, for real? For real? Then he hits me and he's like, I'm coming off the bench. And I'm like, bro, how?
Right.
Like, how? To who, to where, to why? And he's like, well, for Harry, I'm like, I dig you, but like, that was crazy.
Well, it made sense because of just how I played.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I can play the 1, I can play the 4.
Yeah.
Like, I played the 5 in the finals versus the Lakers in Miami in the bubble. I'm like, well, how am I guarding AD?
No, you know, so that gives us the question though. When we always ask who makes who? Does the players make the coach, or does the coach make the players? Right? In this instance, the player made the coach. The player made the team because you're doing something in the second unit that's making him say,
I gotta play him.
I think This move right here makes the second unit.
But
you
some
gotta
coaches would
acknowledge it.
get in their way
But you
some
gotta
coaches would
acknowledge
get in their way and won't do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to acknowledge it too.
Like Mark Jackson, when Mark Jackson have done it, and that's not a knock on Mark. Mark would be like, because I was there with Mark. Mark was like, man, you starting.
Yeah.
You. Mark would say that. Like, 'cause I never asked to start when I came there. I'm like, I gotta start. Mark was like, you never told me you gotta start. That's the only way you would come here. Because most players would say, if I come here, am I starting? I wasn't thinking about that. But Mark was like, man, the thing I like about you most is you came here and you didn't say nothing about starting. And he was like, we had some folks who thought this about you, thought that about you, where you would be on the team. He was like, I'm glad you showed them. And so would Mark have made that move? You can really ask that question. And not to say he's a bad coach, but sometimes those types of decisions, can make or break.
Let's go back to this though, the MVP. I go back and look at the games, those last 3 games, right? Bro, you changed the game. When you look at the last game, right, the closeout, it was undeniable. Looking at the game, you hit big shots, you played great defense. There was nobody else who was going to take the team to where it needed to be to close the game out. So to get the trophy, it was like everybody was expecting it to go to a certain person. Right. But if you were hooper and you watching the game, it's like there was no chance for them to win this game without Dre. No chance.
They would have won more if you would have made free throws. For real.
We didn't lose none, missing none.
No, I'm not saying not missing, but I'm saying
just making more.
I'm saying Dre would have averaged 28, 29, 30.
Easy.
No funny. Like that's at what level he is playing at for that week. Like that was.
So you talk about veteran leadership. Let's talk a little bit about Anthony Edwards. You got the chance to play with him in Minnesota. You said that he has a chance to be the next Michael Jordan. So what do you think Ant-Man needs to do to get to that level to be the next Michael Jordan?
I'd just say just continue being him. And I mean, Michael Jordan with the whole thing, not just only skill, right? Mike was able to cultivate a younger generation with his smile, the way you never seen Mike frown or tell a kid no. Even if you see him in media, he was always fun. He was just a likable person. You see Anthony Edwards, man. You see this man on an interview, like you just can't help but to like the kid. He has the smile, he has a baby face, but when you get him between those eyes,
and he black as shit.
He's a monster.
Like Mike, he black like Mike.
So, but I think his numbers in the playoffs compared to Mike's and a lot of the top greats that's played in the playoffs, 21, 22 years old, he's up there with the best of them. So
does he need to get out of Minnesota?
He will get out of Minnesota.
Okay.
I mean, that's just what happens.
The evolution.
Okay.
And that's no disrespect to Minnesota. No. It's just, you feel me, with that personality, he can change the world with basketball. With
where should he
personality.
Go? Not to put you on the spot, but where should he go?
You got to go, obviously.
Big market?
It has to be big.
LA, New York.
For him to get the most, and then, again, I played in Minnesota. There's no diss on Minnesota. There's no diss on lower market teams, but he is the type of player that you need to see him.
Okay.
You need to see him. And there's no way Minnesota should have, 9, 10 TV games right now. So all the work he's putting in right now, and then of course he's gonna put it in, but it looks different when you get to see it than go through an app and get it, or I can't really get it the way I need to get it. It's different when you got 30 games on TV and you get to see that shit every night.
Does he have that Jordan,
He has all of it.
that practice,
Everything.
So you say his work ethic is
I know his confidence off the roof is amazing.
Something I've never seen before. I'm talking about first, you gotta stay off your legs a little bit. No, I'll be all right, OG. For real, rest him a little bit, okay? But just get in the cold tub with me, fuck it. You don't want to stop practicing, just get in the cold tub with me then, fuck it. All right, cool. That's all I got for you, though, OG. I'm in this bitch. Like, he in that
That's all. He was supposed to play football.
Yeah, he in that bitch. He dangerous. He a killer.
I like it.
He a killer.
So from your time together, what's your favorite Anthony Edwards story? Because got the chance to talk and work with him a little bit. He thinks he's the best at everything. He has no problem talking shit. He wants all the smoke. So what's your favorite Ant story?
I don't know. We play Madden, and everybody like to think they're a good Madden player. Everybody like to think, and I don't know. We play Madden, and I bet you $100, $200 I 21 owe you. Not beat me. 21 owe me. Man, you're bad. It was 21. You ain't go 21. What's wrong with you? 21 me. Next game, 21 me. I scored 1 touchdown. He, all right, bet back. 21 me. Like boy is addicted to competition. And I like that. Yeah. And you don't see that from a young guy. Because if it's that, then they're missing something else. Like I say, never smoke, never drink. loves competition, loves the gym. I mean, not a lot of guys that was doing it at that age in that series except Mike and Cole. Feel me?
And you talked about Shea too, in your time with the Clippers working with him. What have you seen for him and what do you think his ceiling can be?
He didn't know. Like Shea didn't know. Shea came in, he was wide-eyed, bushy-tailed. He didn't know. Until, you gotta think, that year it was me and Avery Bradley. You talking about some of the best on-ball defense in NBA at that time. He was cooking our ass. Straight up. Straight up. Like, just raw too. No plays, and you know, Doc, like, you gotta think, if y'all done, like, Shea took my spot, like, 7th game in the season. I mean, I got it back after we traded for Avery Bradley and we made our push in the playoffs. But that year, when we went against Golden State, like he took my spot, right? But I'm different vet. He get there, I'm telling him, hey man, like don't stop until you take my spot. That's go iron pushes iron. Same thing I tell T-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you can either be a vet, you feel me? You could be one of them motherfucking vets that got an imprint on these kids' lives. You feel me? So like that was my thing. Like, yo, you're here to take my spot. I know what it is. Fuck, I play the point, you're a 6'5" point. 1 + 1 is 2. Like, don't stop until you get it. And I ain't gonna stop, because I want it. You know what I'm saying? And they just made a way for both of us to work at that time. We damn near almost beat Golden State. We took them to 6. We started 2 rookies. Him and Shannon. Yeah.
That's wild, that's wild. You talk about Gil. I want you to give Anthony Edwards your best pitch for why he needs to do like Minnesota did.
Bro, you trying to get him to LA? Yeah.
Come to these Lakers.
Yeah, man, that is tampering.
You are not involved in the league. You have no.
You high.
How can you get
You high.
You only get checks from underdog and football.
My people's eye.
You high.
My people's eye. My people's eye. I'm sorry.
But Pat, when you say he needs to make a move to a bigger market, would somewhere like Atlanta be an option?
Hell no.
I don't know.
Not big enough. It's not big enough.
It's not big enough for him.
It's not big enough
Come on,
for
you
him.
know.
But he can have Atlanta,
New York,
He need to look, keep put the Chicago jersey.
LA, New York, Chicago, Miami,
I mean, but
Boston.
It does well. Obviously, it does well because he's in a small market. You feel me? It does well. But like, for him, his personality is huge. His personality is too big. It's just too big. Now we ain't even talking about his game. We just talking about his personality. Like that needs to be displayed because like it's other kids like that who need to see shit like that. Who need to be like, okay, I'm different, but I'm different in Anthony Edwards' way. It's okay to be different. You feel me? And I'm not saying he can't do it in Minnesota. I'm just saying it's a little harder.
So yesterday you said you had a great Ruben Patterson and Zebo story that you would share the next time you came on the show.
Oh, damn, you really gonna call me on that?
Damn.
Well, it is the next time. The next time is the...
I wasn't expecting it to be like the very next time. I thought it was gonna be like, the next time.
But we know how that works. We might not see you for a minute.
This is the first time.
Damn.
Story time.
It is a new day, a new 24-hour window.
So we called it the slam heard around the world. Right? So, we in practice one day, and so shout out to my guy, Quintel Woods. So Quintel and Zach, they rolly. You can't see one without seeing the other. That's how close they were, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, it was a good thing. And so, we in practice, and again, I'm talking shit in practice. I'm going hard in practice because that'll make the game easy. So, we in there talking shit, going at it, and so being Ruben Patterson, D'ing up, him and Quintel had some beef because Quinn just didn't like the way he was so aggressive on the court. Like, damn, dog, like, let me live. I don't get no minutes as it is, but like, damn, even in practice, I can't live. So Rue was like, man, I'm trying to live too, low key. And man, so it came down to it. So we in the locker room, me, Bonzi, we the Vince McMahon, right? We hyping shit up. Oh man, what? What, man? My guy Zebo, man, he ain't going for that bullshit. Da-da-da-da-da. And then Bonzi like, man, what, man? Rue, man, this and that, da-da-da, going back and forth, right? So we in a hot tub. Like in Portland, they just had us a new practice facility, built a big ass hot tub that's probably like the size of this floor and shit. So we all in the hot tub, right? It's about 7 dudes in there, and we get to talking shit. Me and Bonzi. So we like this and that. Man, you gonna let them talk to you like that, man? Fuck that, my guy, this and that. So boom, we go into the dressing room area of the locker room. Now they get the scrap and they lock up like WWF. They locking up. Zach had him. But Zach lifted up, and man, I swear to goodness, Rube did some like Olympic gold medal technical shit. All he did was shift his body a little bit, and that put Zach out of position. So you know in the locker rooms, it's that industrial carpet that's like a micro fracture of an inch thick. And then it's concrete under. Yo, boom. Rube slammed Zach. And we was all like, oh, shit. And we called it the slam heard around the world. And man, that was me and Bonzi fought right there. You know, Zach was out for about like 2 weeks, dog.
Instigated.
From a fucked up back, dog. Like, we felt real bad, like, damn. But we called it the slam heard around the world, right? So, reason being, now we kept that shit in-house. You know how you keep shit in-house, in the locker room, that's all y'all. So we like, how that shit get out even to other teams? So we had cats on other teams asking us, like 2-3 days later, like, yo, what happened in the locker room, dog? Like, we heard about that shit. We was like, oh man, that shit wasn't supposed to get out. It was on some, you know, some team camaraderie, funny shit, but yeah, we took that shit a little too far, man.
Did you find the leak? Who do you think the mole was?
It didn't matter.
Okay.
It didn't matter.
That's all you gotta say, shit.
It was like, damn, when my guy got slammed, we all felt bad for him.
Did he get his payback?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know you wanted to see.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
don't want
to say it, but you know, just because he gon' like, yo, why you ain't telling him I got my payback?
So, all right, so, you know, bam, my man Rube slammed Zach. So here it is. A couple weeks later, Zach comes back. So now, him, Zach, and Q, they feeling some type of way. So we in practice. And yo, so
body slammed.
Rube and Quintel, they having a little beef over, you know, a little foul and shit. So, you know, coach like, all right, yeah, man, whatever. It was a foul. They like, you know, let's get back to playing. But man, they took that shit personal. So, you know, it's like they was like face to face, like Rube and Quintel was like this face to face. And then like, we all saw it. I didn't expect it. Out of nowhere, Zach came and pow, hit Rube in his face. He hit him in his eye. And as we found out later that he fractured his orbital socket.
God damn.
Right? Oh my God. I was never more scared in the NBA at this time, period. And I done seen some shit, been through some shit. He turned into the Incredible Hulk. Rube Patterson turned into he just didn't turn green. It's like he got more blacker. And Rube turned into yo, it took like 9 people to stop him. Like on everything, I put it on my dead peeps. It took like 9 people to stop Rube from getting that Zach, right? So, you know, we all trying to hold him back. It's me, Pip, Bonzi, Damon. We all like, yo, no, man, like, chill out, you know. They this and that, We're like, okay, Rube, another time. Fuck that, I'ma kill him, Sheed, I'ma kill him. Oh, I'ma get my hands on him, I'ma kill him. I'm like, oh my gosh, he gonna choke this nigga to death. So I go in the locker room, and who in the locker room just chilling? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing. Like, you know, Zach like, shit, I'm about to take my shower. I'm like, bro, what are you doing here, man? If you don't get the fuck out of here, dog, you don't realize this heat on your neck. I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of here, no, shower at home. Take all your practice shit, you and Q, y'all get the fuck out of here, dog, because I don't know how long we can hold the Hulk back. Damn.
You know me. And them two niggas in there on vacation like, yeah,
look,
we got him.
I'm telling you, it was me, Dale Davis, Bonzi, and Pitt. We all grabbed Rube. No, Rube, calm down. We know with some bullshit, this and that. I'm telling you, dog, he threw all of us off of him. He's like, he was running after Kelly. Like, dog, like, no, Rube, no. We don't want you to go to jail. We don't want you to kill him. Like, bro. Rube, that got him back, but hey.
They said they was in there playing Uno. They said, y'all out there having a hard time. They said, quit telling us, connect for, you got it for goldfish. Like, they didn't.
They might as well have been.
I know, right?
I'm like, bro, y'all don't hear this ruckus out here? We trying to keep, y'all don't hear all this yelling and growling and we trying to keep him from, everybody NBA career would have been over.
No, yes, them two, they said them two was like they just did it and forgot. Like, they was like, yeah, when he get it, we gonna jump him.
But I'm glad it panned out, though. And in the end, we ended up making the playoffs and all this and that. So
everybody's cool now?
Everybody's cool now,
I wouldn't say everybody cool.
Cool enough?
But they were cool enough to continue the season.
Okay.
Now, I can't say what'll happen if they saw each other today or whatever. I can't.
All right. Well, hopefully we increase the peace.
Nah! Motherfuckers in there playing tic-tac-toe. He ain't been mighty mo. Hey, what's up, she? You been like, wait, what the? You don't know we got him, we holding him back there.
Y'all don't hear this murderer out here in this.
You know how much you do not have to care about nothing and y'all just sitting there just chilling like nothing happened. Like, yes.
Hey, man.
So what we gonna do after practice, man?
Trying to go eat.
I gonna get us a sandwich. Like Brumman in the fifth floor. What you doing?
The team also re-signed Tyrese Halliburton. What has Tyrese meant to you just playing on that squad, and how has he helped your game with the Pacers?
A true fucking artist, bro. A true point guard. That is someone right there that I played with some great guards in this league. The George Hills, the Jeff Teagues, the Darren Collisons, Malcolm Brogdon's. I played with guys, but never just a pure ass point guard. Tyrese wants to pass before he wants to actually score. You know what I mean? And he reads the defenses very well. So whenever he's getting downhill, whenever he does these look-away passes, I know what's coming. And that's just the synergy of getting to play with them. My first year I was hurt. I didn't actually get the chance to play with them. Last year's my first year actually being able to build that synergy with them. He got a little bit hurt, through the middle of the year and whatnot. But, with us actually spending time together and knowing, how he gets to move, it's been beautiful. And I just love the fact that niggas popping his shit, bro.
Yes.
The Wally Serviak dude really turned him up last year. I don't think you understood. Wally?
Oh,
Wally turned his ass.
You ain't hear what Wally said?
No, I remember. Yeah.
That shit was some fucked up shit. I was like,
even
Wally,
Tyrese,
you
bro,
fucking hater, man.
he's a soft demeanor kind of guy, but he got a fucking dog in him. And that's what people don't realize about him. They see the light-skinned nigga, they see the Midwest-ass kid, and this is that, the good smile. They don't
That's how they do it. You can't wait.
And that's what I fuck with Tyrese, bro. When he get out there, he gonna show the fuck out. He makes that shit look so easy.
I seen him when he was coming to the draft. I was here in Vegas at Impact.
Yeah, I worked out with him.
Oh yeah. I was at Impact, and Steve Kerr was there watching, and I'm just looking at how he plays, and I was like, okay, he's a pro. Right? I don't know. I ain't know nothing about him, and I'm just his mannerisms on how he's moving, and we spoke a little bit, and I said, man, the way you moving, the way you playing, what you're looking at, and I said, the way you shoot, get a pump fake with it. You get a pump fake with that shot.
He got that side step.
Yeah. I said, because a great pump fake always keeps the defense off balance, and from there, just watching him play, I'm like, I seen it like he's going in the workout, and me and Steve Kerr was just sitting there talking. I'm like, he got it.
One of them ones.
He got it when you put him with 5 players. Oh
man, I actually had the opportunity to guard him in the workouts because Joe used to bring me up when I was living out here.
Joe Bunasar? I did my pre-draft there too. Big love to Joe.
Yeah, Joe's a big man. He's a big workout guy. So he brought me in. He's like, "Shot, I need you to play defense on these guys when they're doing their workouts." So I had seen him a little bit at Iowa State, but I didn't get to analyze his game until I actually guarded him. I'm like, okay, he reminded me a lot of Kevin Martin from Sacramento.
Yeah.
And his shot, you know what I'm saying? But like Gil said, he's smart. He knew how to get his shit off. And for me, I wanted to bully him a lot. I wanted to show him this is the league. All that shit you think is good is not going to be good. So I'm bumping him off his spot, all these things. So he was able to come to me and was like, hey, bro, I appreciate you, making me play harder. Because they're not used to playing hard coming out of college. And it's like, this NBA, bro, that shit ain't where I'm blocking this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm all on him. But then when he got to the league, he was a SAC and he was working with Rico. And him and Rico came over. And Tyrese came up to me and was like, yo, I remember everything you was telling me. And I was just like, and then Rico came over and was like, you been working with young fella? I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, he gonna be the one. He gonna be the one. So when he got that 260, I was like, yo, this kid is about to turn the corner.
Yeah.
And then he out there with you. So now it's a two-headed monster where you guys can really flourish this next coming year. And both probably, I think, have a chance to be all-stars.
Absolutely, bro. All-star game going to Indianapolis next year. And I feel like the stars are aligning, bro.
You already know.
No, it's so weird. They're so different, but they're the same. And I always say, like, it's just like lightning striking the same place twice. Like, it'll never happen. And that it just happened with our run, or their run. You get Clay and Steph from their backgrounds. They both grew up in the league.
Yep.
So don't nothing faze them. People don't think about like how you're raised, and like we're all humans based on our traumas. We all react to how our traumas are. And both of them grew up in the league, so they don't care about fanfare. They don't care about celebrity.
I met Kobe as a kid.
Right, they like, whatever, like that don't impress them, right? And then they know how to play basketball. Like they grew up watching their parents play at the highest level, so they see it, regardless if they came on late or not. They were both late bloomers, but they grew up in the NBA. And so they have a certain disposition about themselves to where they understand, like, man, I'm getting my 22 attempts. The ball gonna find a hole. I'm one of the best of all time. Like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And they both actually have a chip because they were late bloomers. So they was like, man, all y'all that were picking on us when we were kids, because we were small and we weren't phenoms, this our payback. So they do got that competitive fire. Like Steph got a crazy fire. Loon always say it. Oh, we got North Carolina point guard tonight. Steph gonna get 40. I'm like, what? Look up. Oh, he got 45. Right? Clay, when he sees certain people, I'm like, oh, okay. So they have it's just like a perfect storm. And then
who's Clay's guy he go after? I want to know.
You know, Clay from Southern California.
Santa Margarita, OC, yeah.
So it's like them Southern California, them California dudes, them California dudes that played in the Pac-10, or they could have played in the Mountain West.
Okay.
And they get all the love and the fanfare. It's just like, all right.
James Harden them.
He went to Washington State too. That's the whole. If you can imagine having to play at Washington State and literally go to school there and literally have to play the bulk of your games in college.
You got a chip on your shoulder.
Near Moscow, Idaho, just like, you stay in that fucking Best Western with the brick wall and shit. I'm just saying, like.
How do you remember all?
He remembered.
I remember
I was chilling.
I remember the
You remember the cities when you were soloing, that's for sure.
We didn't even stay in Pullman. We stayed in Moscow, Idaho, literally in a janky ass brick wall.
Forget, like, I'm from Illinois, and so I grew up around. I saw cornfields. Like I saw cornfields. It was everywhere. But when I saw like big fields that were brown, I'm like, why is it brown everywhere? Like, was it just dirt? They're like, no, them potato fields. I'm like, oh man, it's depressing. Like, you don't even see color.
You don't even see color.
And I'm like, why are we in Idaho if we play in Washington State? And then that's when I was like, oh, who wants to go to school here? It's crazy, right?
That's the chip on his shoulder. That's the chip.
Fucking
He had to go
Tony
there.
Bennett, Dick Bennett playing that nasty Big Ten 50-point a game shit.
Y'all ain't like that? The Big Ten joint?
Bro.
Nah, just joking.
We like
that
to
shit.
score baskets around
Yeah,
here. I'm
nah,
just
that's
saying,
true.
but like that shit, it works. But we're gonna be dealing with it now. Obviously, y'all going Big 12 now?
We going Big 12.
Ooh, so y'all got a different.
Y'all going Big 12?
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna
That
happen
might
in
have a
college
chance.
basketball.
That might be all right.
I mean, it's part of the top 4 revenue generating conferences.
Shit, there's only 4 left.
Yeah.
Shit,
What are the other teams? What teams there?
So Big 12? Yeah, like Texas, Baylor.
Yeah, that's gonna be good for y'all. That's gonna be good for y'all.
Oh, we too.
TCU,
Texas good.
Oklahoma
solid.
Oklahoma.
Baylor. We're a West Coast team, so we move fast.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
I mean, Texas move.
Texas do.
Baylor move.
Baylor solid.
Yeah, Baylor got a lot of pros coming in there.
Yeah,
We got a lot of defensive players. Oh, hustle ass guys. Probably New Jersey somewhere.
New Jersey. New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey, yeah.
East Coast, them East Coast.
Trenton is a beautiful city. Nah, but let's talk a little bit. You spent the entirety of your 30s with the Warriors, minus 2 years with the Heat. So when you look at Spo versus Steve Kerr and just those two franchises, obviously they feel like they're both the peak in terms of what they do, in terms of culture, producing players, and getting to that level. Obviously, he hasn't got a chip yet, but the Warriors got 4. How would you compare those two different franchises?
And so, I gain a different type of respect for both of them. When you go to Miami, if you don't really know what you're getting into, you in for like a rude awakening. It's just like Full Metal Jacket, the movie. I just saw that recently, like 3 years ago. So I'm like, oh. So it's like a culture shock. But when you really tap into what it is, and so I always speak highly, because when I first got there, I'm like, yo, y'all wildin'. Like, I got 3 chips the complete opposite way. And so, why I gotta be like this? But once I was in there, we go to the finals in the bubble, and then even the next year we didn't have such a great year, but I said to myself, if I'm ever in a position to run a team, I'm taking like 95% of this. You don't hear players get in trouble in Miami.
Never.
That's all you need to know. Who get in trouble? And not that it can't happen, but players don't get in trouble down in Miami.
Out of all places.
Out of all the places. You don't see guys getting in trouble down in Miami. Fam, Pat got it on lock. And I read Pat's book before I got there. It's called Winners Within. Pat got a good book. And Pat is like, no, I'm here and I'm in the business of winning. And you just spoke about Kobe, you spoke about MJ. They have the most talent and they have the greatest respect of the game with the competitive spirit. They are competing. And Miami does such a great job. I don't want to give away their formula, but they track guys all the way from like freshman, sophomore year of high school. And they are identifying Heat players from then. And they track you your entire career, even if you never get there. So when free agency comes or trades come up, they already got their list of guys. They're not just trading for anybody. It's like, all right, we got to take this guy. Cool, we going to take him, but we know we shipping him off in a couple weeks anyway.
You know they did at the Bobo. You know Miami traded him.
No one knows that.
They drafted him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They're
the ones who drafted him and traded him.
They know what they doing down there. And you talk about who cooking, they got Bobby Flay in the kitchen, whipping.
So
and he building the next Bobby Flay, and he building and so it'd be interesting to see who takes over after him, or really after Spo, because Spo got it. You know,
I got this jersey on, man.
And they know each individual knows their weaknesses. Like Spo got a weakness, but he got somebody next to him, so it doesn't fam, it's just a machine down there, and I ain't got nothing but like the ultimate respect for them, because like for one, the players don't get in trouble, and they gonna make you tap in a part of yourself that you never thought you could tap into. Like they gonna make you go deep within and say, listen, we either gonna get the most out of you, or you can take your ass on somewhere else. And why wouldn't you want to get the most out of yourself? Like I see them young guys working, man. I'm like, boy, they working y'all ass to death. But when them young boys get on the court, they hooping. And the one thing I would do for the guys is that I brought something different. And I would tell them, man, y'all work too damn hard to not go out there and have fun and hoop.
Facts.
And so that was the thing with Miami where I always said, because there's it's not like you can't enjoy it. They say, no, you only have joy when you win. And I'm like, okay, that I'm taking with me too. But young fellas, like you in the NBA, you doing something that's never, most people ain't never did. It's only 5,000 NBA players, period, on earth. Period, 5,000. When you get on that court, go smile, go have some fun. Like you working too damn hard to not go out. Don't be stressed on the court. You already took care of the stress. And I felt like that helped us a whole lot getting to the finals in a bubble. But I ain't got nothing but respect for them. They gonna make you the best player you can possibly be. Now with the Warriors on the other end, Steve is just like, listen, if you come into work every day, you come into practice and you work hard, life is easy. All I want you to do is lock in. And Steve is like, this is cool, relaxed, laid back vibes. Like, just come in. This is our escape from the BS and the rest of the world. We gonna have fun. but all I ask you to do is play hard. And it's like, that's all you want? You just want me to play hard and you gonna make it fun? And he's like, yeah. We messing around me playing wiffle ball, throwing footballs and shit in practice. We be doing all kind of crazy stuff. But it's like, nah, just respect the game, do what I ask. And there's two totally different approaches. But I mean, you gotta respect it when you in there, because it's like, but Steph's the catalyst of it too. When you talk about, like, is the coach making a player, the player making a coach? DeMarcus Cousins came in, and we know DeMarcus' history, you know, the perception. And DeMarcus is like, man, Steph, you practice every day? You practicing this hard all the time? He's like, damn, I can't say nothing. Everybody go to the Warriors, just fall in line.
Yep.
Because the head honcho.
Lead by example. Don't start.
You go ahead and ask it. No, you go ahead and ask it.
Lead by example.
Start with me. Lead by example. Certain type of leaders, right?
Yes.
Right. We had a conversation about leaders, and my take and perspective was that the main leader or the leader of the team is the best player because he leads by example. He don't have a choice but to be the leader. But there are vocalists, there are other key components to leadership on a team. But there is that one guy. He was that guy, you was that guy, you was that guy, where when you out there and niggas was looking like, how hard is the best player working? We gotta work like this because he's paving the way for us. He's the best player, right? But then there's a guy next to you like a Calvin Booth or Greg Buckner, or that's talking the way to the young fellas, telling them boom, boom, boom. But we can't follow your lead if you over here with us, right? We can only do so much for your leadership. But when Steph is out there, like DeMarcus said, this is how I literally looked at KG. Like, if KG was leading and working as hard as he was working, the way he was doing that, there's no way I cannot do what he's doing and expect the success that he's got.
And it's on the small stuff. When your main guy is trying to win sprints, that do something different to the rest of the team. Like, oh, he trying to win the sprints every time? It's like, and then the coach can just, that's a coach's dream. I'm cursing all y'all out if my star player is winning the sprints every time. You mean to tell me you can't run as hard as you can? And this dude carrying us 82 nights, you said, man, I'm tired. The man in practice, I didn't even know. You said this to me when I left. You were like, Dre, I'm just realizing, fam, you bled the league in minutes and you practice for 2 hours every day. Cause I ain't know no better. Nobody told me like, come on, fam, you play 42 minutes a game. You not supposed to be practicing like this every day. And I was just like, I ain't know. I just thought I was just supposed to be out here all the time. You know what I mean? It's just your competition. You know, it's either you got it, but what if you don't got it?
So you did an interview with Taylor Rooks not too long ago and had some interesting things to say about, you know, guys changing culture and how they're going to be remembered and talked about. Let's run it.
If you're not top 5, and I mean like all time, 2 years, 3 years after you're done, they're gonna forget about you, bro. Like, let's be real about who we're still talking about. If you didn't change culture like AI or Steph Curry with the threes, or you're not literally Kobe, Mike, Bron, bro, do we talk about Penny Hardaway? You know what I'm saying? Do we talk about T-Mac? Do we talk about Brandon Roy for real, other than injuries? Like, and these are monsters. Like, we're talking about, these are dudes
Some of the greats.
Greats. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Shaq wasn't on TNT every night, we may not be talking about him as much, and he's the most dominant player in history. So, like, you're gonna have to define success for you. And I understand the ring chasing for those guys, because one more ring for Bron can be the difference between him being the GOAT or not. Or I caught Mike, or I caught this guy, or I didn't.
So besides the usual suspects, who's a player now that is changing culture and deserves their flowers?
I'm still stuck on that one. I think the one they were really passing the baton to, though, was Ja. I think they was handing it to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Between Nike, between all national TV games, like, they was silver platter, here you go. And he was going to be all NBA. Like, you could have booked that. He was going to be all NBA. I think, yeah, man, I mean, that's probably who I go with. Because other guys aren't sexy enough, I don't think.
It was Zion and Ja coming into the NBA. They were supposed to be the new.
Yeah.
Ja for sure.
Listen, Zion, it was like, he was the next him, and then Ja came out of nowhere Like even though he was the second pick, it was just one of those things like, oh shit.
But I think it's the flair, like you said before we got on. Like you gotta have a certain level of just like the kids like you. If the kids are like that, like for example, go back to the high school idolizing thing. He was one of the ones that like as an 8th grader, you like, BJ one of them ones. Like at Oak Hill doing it like, yo, I wanna be like that when I like, because obviously he's like 4 or 5 years older than me. Like that was how I was looking at it. So now you need, who are the kids looking at, you know what I'm saying, in the league? Like that's, like whether it be the tats or the game or the highlights or the jumping or whatever it is about you, it's gotta be something that like.
It hits different.
Yeah,
it gotta hit different. It gotta hit different.
It does.
It gotta hit.
And
like
Ja had
Steph
that.
came in, hit different. Ja came in, dunking on cats, gritty in, like just the whole swag,
whole
the aura
thing.
was just like, yo.
What's so funny is, and that's the only thing that stops him from being taken down because the kid, no matter what, I don't give a shit. As adults, we can say whatever we want about them. If the kids ain't listening to you and that's who they want to see, the league, no matter what, does it.
We entertainment.
Like even when Nike took his shoe off, right? Yeah. My whole thing was, what's the point? If nobody wants the shoe, they won't buy it.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? If you keep it on there and it's selling out the roof, then obviously you know it's not affecting the number.
The kids are telling you something. We do not care. We still fuck with
Kyrie, when they was talking about his shoes,
it still was selling.
Man, I was like, listen, I know the Jewish community, I understand what you're saying, but you take your kids to that store and say you can't buy no Kyrie, see what they say to you. See what they say to you, that's gonna be a hard argument.
Yeah.
Right?
Kanye had that effect too. Kanye West, like Kanye West, he had that effect too. For sure. He was doing all that stuff, but still, he still wanted his stuff.
It's the kids. Like, you know what I mean? If you can connect to the kids, then it's a wrap. It'd be hard to be taken out. So.
And do you think Ja can get back to that level?
I think he's gonna have to go on basically sabbatical. He's gonna have a good year of like quiet domination, and then he's gonna have his like return to greatness type thing.
Like how Kobe came back.
Yeah.
But Kobe was loud.
But Kobe could be though. Kobe already had a ring at that point, didn't he?
Three.
Yeah, like he had rings and shit. Like he's already like, I'm the guy. So I may be the villain now, but I just went from Superman to the villain. Ja was like, I'm trying to become Superman. Like, you haven't proven me, because even when he said I'm good in the West, they got popped. Like, now everybody's like, it's easy to become a laughingstock. Once you're already Superman and you're at that level, like, we can't make Bron a laughingstock.
Yeah.
He's got the greatest career of all time.
Yeah.
He's got the great, we might be able to, like, make him a villain. We can't make him a meme.
Right.
You feel me? Like,